but you can do it.
Nice walk. Watch where I'm coming.
Grace?
So I haven't been there.
Especially worse because of the months after. But these and these people appear to be driving down just a street. Writing Jesse a ticket after ticket.
East St. Paul.
In 300 meters, turn right onto Perimeter Highway.
Later told me the attitude of the folks in charge was that while officers
Parade of Homes is on, Jay. We should go there on a Sunday afternoon. It's lovely.
Turn right onto
No, I don't
Perimeter
like that.
Highway.
eventually
What's that?
I do not like Parade of Homes. I don't like
to
the
all the new
context.
styles.
Yeah, that's exactly the reason I don't like it.
The styles in it?
I don't like homes aren't a fashion accessory, right? They're where people are supposed to live.
Well, your home is a reflection of you.
Right. But it shouldn't be fetishized. It's a human right, right? Like we wouldn't have the parade of prisons or the
But
parade of roadways.
We live in a material world and a very tangible world. And like that's what people want right now.
And that's part of the ill of society that I disagree with.
I know, and that's part of the illness of society. And I mean, that's what I talk about all the time with spirituality. You know, if you have enough for your needs, that's all you need. I watched for the TV, didn't see you on TV this time.
No?
Did you not go to the meeting?
I was on the stage, no?
I couldn't see you. Usually you have your red sweater on. I was looking for something.
I had my red sweater on.
I couldn't see you. I looked on the news, both newses. They never give you an interview or anything.
I don't like to do the media.
Well, they had some idiot there talking.
700 meters, keep left
Nom, nom,
onto
nom.
Perimeter Highway. In 300
How
meters,
far is this
keep
place,
left
Rod?
onto
Half an hour.
Perimeter Highway.
We're going to Nanette on Wednesday for a drive. It's a 2-hour drive to past Brandon.
But the city and the police had it out for me.
Yeah, it's done now.
Where are you going with?
Not so many words.
Susan,
That's probably true.
just going out for lunch and we're going to skeet around because Jen's
You're gonna what?
skeet around.
Don't say that.
Jen's ex-husband bought a house with his sister and his mother. Put their name on the deeds, right? While they were married. And he won't give the lawyer any information. So I said, well, we go out and have a look at the house, take pictures of it and everything. You can find out who owns the house and everything quite easily in the
Usually,
country.
yeah.
Whose house is that? I said, you know, people light in the country, they're nosy. She said, well, we go out for an adventure. I said, sure we will.
With that, he said he's just for 6 months in place and enrolled in a program designed to teach them how to prepare for
Abby needs a haircut. She's so funny now, she's talking though, eh? Hey, so you can have a little conversation with her, even though she can't articulate back.
Yeah.
She understands.
Absolutely.
She comprehends it.
like the judge was holding Jesse.
Now is the time her brain is accepting everything. This is it. She's so clever. Books are not for biting. Stop it.
She had a timeout this morning for biting a book.
For about 10 kilometers.
No, we have to be consistent with that. Because when she goes to the library or something like that, she can't do that.
No, that's
Now
it. Oh, no.
she's putting the book
I know.
into her mouth.
I know.
Just to see.
That's it.
Testing.
Yeah, that's a no-no. You didn't keep that.
No. Books are for reading, not for chewing or eating. No.
If you consider him not as
No. No books for you for Christmas then, that's it.
I'll tell her the criminal justice system is pretty much because people in their 30s.
You ever see those videos when the father is saying, there's a little kid sitting in the fridge, what are you doing? And she's talking back.
No.
Well, I don't understand. Why did you sit in the fridge? Like she's actually answering him back every time he says something. It's hilarious. And you don't know what she's saying. You know, because it's baby talk.
Which will be in 2 weeks. Gotta go out of town.
We'll a bit. Maybe with that window open, man.
Final exit. Serial is produced by Julie
Ooh,
Snyder
we're in the
and
groove.
Ben Calhoun and me, with additional reporting by Ida Liaskowski and Emily Scruggs. Editing on this episode from Ira Glass. Whitney Dangerfield is our digital editor. Research and fact-checking by Ben Bailey.
No
Sound design and
chewing
Stone
of
Nelson.
both.
Music by Anthony Sullivan. Seth Lind is our director of operations. The serial staff
That's a
includes
nice
Emily
book,
Condon,
too.
Julie Whitaker,
Nice book.
Cassie Howley, Francis
You read
Swanson,
it.
and Matt
Read it.
Tierney. Our music is by Adam Dorn and Hal Wilder, with additional music from Matt McGinley and Wes Schwartz. Our theme song is by Nick Dorburn and remixed by Adam Dorn. Special thanks to Derek Jackson, Mariah Crenshaw, Nick Costelli, Judge Michael Donnelly, Judge John O'Donnell.
There's a
David
little
Eisenberg, and Lindsay Ward, Greg Edwards,
beach down
Marcia
here
Fisher,
called the
Kyle Bureau
Oasis.
of Motor
We'll come
Vehicles.
here in the summertime. It's
Abigail
absolutely
Neal, Amanda
beautiful.
Bates, Linda
I
Riddle,
used to
and
take
Jack
you and Heather, and you
Art
loved
on our
it.
website
Really?
is made by
Yeah.
Martina
I'm trying to remember if I've
Created
been.
Called the
murals for this
Oasis.
episode, and Mod
Somewhere around
Studio
here.
did the animation.
We'll
Please
find
check
it.
it out on our website,
I know the Birdsville Beach is really nice.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, we've all been to the Birdsville Beach together.
Email newsletter and
That was a
I've
good
never
day
been
there.
here.
We'll do it again, but we'll make a proper picnic.
Support for
You
Serial
know,
comes through
chicken and
Squarespace.
everything.
When you create
Never
a
been to
custom
Serial.
domain and
No.
business
Salads,
website with
everything.
Squarespace, you'll receive a free year of business email and professional tools from Google. Offer code PROFESSIONal for a discount on your first purchase.
Wait, I see you.
Serial is a
Yeah,
production of
what's
This American
up?
Life and WB.
Yes, Abby?
Support for Serial comes from Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans, making the home buying process work for you. Their team is there with award-winning client service and support. Get started at rocketmortgage.com/serial. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLS consumeraccess.org number
It's a
3030.
beautiful day, yeah?
Support for Serial comes from Squarespace.
I just love it when you can see the
Make your
panoramic
business
view.
official with
Nice.
Google and
Must be
Squarespace. When you
roasted
create a
now.
custom
No,
domain
I'm nice.
and a business website
This
with
is,
Squarespace,
this is only that
you'll
thin one
receive
you
a
got
free
me for
year of
Christmas or
business email
something.
and professional tools from
Oh,
Google.
yeah.
It's the simplest
I
way
wear it
to
a
look
lot.
professional online.
Yeah, well, you can see.
Visit
It's filthy.
squarespace.com/Google to start your free trial. And use offer code PROFESSIONAL for a discount on your first purchase. Google and Squarespace. Make it professional, make it beautiful.
Previously on Serial.
I don't care if you was my worst enemy. I'm not telling on you. I don't care what you did.
You walk through the community.
Be nice with your folk, okay?
Black
Be
lines,
nice folk.
brown lines, white
Yeah,
lines,
nice book.
purple lines.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to, I help Magic the best way I can.
Did you bring the boogie?
Abby.
I told him I took it down.
Listen, I went through the things that I was going through when I was younger because I was shy at the time.
Or the wagon or whatever.
I bought her pram. Why are we going so
From This
slow?
American Life and WBEZ Chicago is Serial. One courthouse told me by the Sarah Kane.
What did Mattia? Bye bye, bud.
When I began this project, I didn't plan on covering juvenile cases. Juvenile records are public.
What did Mattia?
I figured it
What
in.
did you die?
The adult system.
It's supposed to be
But after a while, juvenile cases, juvenile crime, became impossible to ignore. Newly elected county prosecutors would be talking about juvenile violence at every opportunity. Young people, 14 to 21,
Seymour, no
crime
way.
drivers,
Little sweet Tata.
supported his alarm. More and more juveniles were being charged with the worst crimes: serious assaults, robberies, rapes, homicides, all rising for the past 5 years. Once these juvenile crimes made their way into juvenile courts, though, and once the juveniles themselves made their way into juvenile prisons, they've disappeared from view. Juvenile courtrooms are tightly controlled. The names of juvenile defendants are publicized for good reason. Crimes courts committed should not be further marked down.
Somebody had
But as a
sticky
result, many
fingers.
have a picture of what juvenile justice looked like.
Put it all over the birds.
I'd hear mutterings of justice here, though, mostly from defense attorneys,
I don't know what
grousing
that
to
is.
each other. You're not going to believe what just happened to juvenile client. Hey, you think this place is bad? You should hire a juvenile.
It's
And I think, why?
Oh,
What are you talking about?
what is this?
Then
Oh,
I
it's
met Joshua.
Boogers?
He was 19 at the time, so not a child. He'd tell you he was
Yeah,
grown.
did you?
But he was still in the juvenile system and stayed there until he was 21.
I don't know.
Keep in mind, the juvenile system, its mission is different from that of the adult system. The point isn't to punish.
Stuff that's
It's not
on
about
there.
retribution. The point is to rehabilitate. In the juvenile system, that's where we're supposed to think like parents. Where the standard should be, my child. Is this what's best for my child? Will this help my child? So, I'm going to tell you about Joshua. Joshua sometimes starts off the story with,
Yes.
okay, so boom.
Let's go.
Boom is big in Cleveland. It's shorthand for, let me try to explain. For real.
I'm gonna see how I feel like all the way like boom.
All the tape I have with Joshua is from prison. So the sound is mostly a tinny thread of terror. Prison system will not fit here for Joshua in person.
In 700 meters, keep left onto Highway 59 North.
Means I might start to understand something. Which is how Joshua came to have his current predicament.
What's
One
she
night
saying,
in June
Jade?
of 2014,
In 300 meters, keep left onto
Book is on the
Highway
ground.
59 North.
She kicked off our boot.
Her book is
FBI
fancy, like it's
Keep
not.
left onto Highway 59 North.
they told him they had him for some robberies.
Continue on current road for about 8 kilometers.
Got some video going there. Yeah, like where the house is in on everything. And they show me the all these pictures.
Instagram, Facebook. Seems 15-year-olds
What are you doing?
I'm trying to put it down. I won't let
Very
it
well
move.
The FBI agents were saying, not only do we have video evidence of what you've done, but thanks to social media, we also know who you are. The crimes Joshua was charged with were serious, armed robberies, many months back. 2 of them were gas stations. He and a friend held up 2 keys in one day. And the third robbery was Popeyes. Joshua said he was coerced into that one.
They're putting a Popeyes fried chicken across the street from
He
us.
said they left
What?
A fried chicken place. Popeyes.
By their pizza place.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
chicken, Rochester,
You like it?
Did she say buck buck? Is that?
Because
What'd she say?
She heard me say chicken, so she said buck buck.
Joshua had jumped over the counter.
I thought you liked this place.
And
I do.
again, according to the police report, said,
Taking their
"You have
time
5
building
seconds
it, aren't they?
or I'll shoot you."
I guess pizza place won't,
Joshua
the
said his
Boston
gun
Pizza
had
won't be
no
happy
bullets
with
in it,
that.
And his co-defendant's gun.
But it's a different type of food.
It's different, yeah.
What, love?
Customers and workers at Popeyes that Wednesday.
What? What, yes, Lovey?
The FBI agents were telling
back,
Joshua, "We've got you on video.
Yes,
so let's
Lovey.
run through our choices, shall we? We can hand you over to the adult court system. That's called a bind over. In Ohio, children as young as 14 can be bound over to adult court for certain crimes.
Oh, nearly lunchtime
Joshua,
too.
adult court is something serious. It was. In the adult system, Joshua would be facing,
I'll have to do my hairs up my nose. I don't like that.
or the officer said, another option.
Do you have one of them things that you do your nostrils
The
with?
juvenile system.
If I get a long one, I pull it out with tweezers usually, or Jay does.
What hurts?
Now, no
whatever.
felony record.
Look at my ears. My ears are the worst there.
Yeah.
Joshua was operating.
Maybe that's what I'll get you for Christmas then.
If he remembers right,
Trimmer.
he was handcuffed.
Yeah.
He said the officers weren't rude.
Pardon me.
It was cool, he said. They left him alone for a while to think about the deal they were offering.
So, at any point did you say to them, I want to talk to a lawyer, or I need to speak to my mom, or like, was there any
Yes,
adult or any lawyer involved in any of
we'll
that?
be eating a little later
No,
soon.
like
Not long, half an hour.
I'm talking to my mom, but like I got they didn't let me.
Yeah. No, you can just go, nah, nah, nah. No lippy for you. No lip gloss. It's lipstick. I can't give it to you.
She had more than her fair share of lip gloss this morning.
No, I never said that. I never bought it before. I just put it on my mom.
I don't have any lip gloss for you,
Like I did say, like
That's okay.
I'm gonna make some more business cards
stuff like
too.
that.
Say again, am I supposed to have what? Oh, an adult.
You're okay, sweet potato.
When they said, am I supposed to have an adult here with me, what did they say?
You're alright, sweetie. Crocodile tears.
And how long did they keep you there?
I was there for about like 4 or 5 hours.
With no adult knowing where you were?
No.
Really? Oh my god.
Doesn't this sound illegal? It's not. It's allowed.
We used to go to Lockport a lot
My
too.
children haven't robbed any gas
could have. It was just we're talking about things to do, and Jay said that her friends at work recommended this place, and I said, let's go.
Well, it's nice that you guys do that, and I appreciate you inviting me too, because I enjoy it.
Yeah. We wouldn't have if Abby hadn't said that she was.
No adult.
What did you say? But going on an adventure?
No, I said, what do you want to do today, Abby? And she said, Nana.
See, Nana.
I didn't know. I didn't tell her to do that. She did that.
She did that twice. And
I saw the video.
she heard the video. Was it what do you want to do today? And she said Nana again. And then the video said
Oh, right.
Nana.
Yeah, when I was watching the video, I said it again. What do you want to do today? And then she said, Nana! Like I told you once already.
Yeah. Nana, Abby, Dada, Mama,
Also, Joshua's relationship
Abby. Where's Abby?
complicated.
You're Abby?
I know it's hard to swear, but Joshua
In 300 meters,
Yes,
turn
twice to me,
right
Nana.
onto Beausejour.
Daddy,
winning from the Smellens with protection.
Mama. Yeah, she knows everybody.
Right onto
Yeah, that's
Beausejour.
Abby.
These
That's
are the
cute.
extorted people.
We're going for lunch. Hot
Especially
dogs,
It would be a
chips,
serious time if they got
salad,
So yeah,
num
it's dealt with
nums,
that
Oh, we're turning.
for them.
chicken, fish
The only one
burger.
Son is a
friend who
king.
that guy had
Nice bringing this.
Oh, it's so nice when the weather's nice, Rod, isn't
I
it?
know,
Why
right?
can't it just stay like this?
with a catch. Something called.
I was watching Highway to Hell last night,
Sentence.
and it was like 24 in BC when this
Continue
movie
on
was
the current
made.
road
Yeah.
for about 25 kilometers.
The things that happen, hon, and all that way we travelled all along that road, the coke, you know.
Yeah.
Which we can invoke if you can't keep
And you know, of course, I mean it's
Hollywood a bit, but
yeah, it's taking pictures of everything. What's that one? Gospel Hole.
That same day he got arrested, Joshua says he drove around with the cops, showed them places. They identified people in photographs, people associated with Harmless Felons. In the coming months, he'd meet with investigators a couple more times.
When I take my car in to get the tyres, I'll get a spring tune, a winter
Yeah.
And he'd give them dates.
I'm not going to all that way all the way out there. No need, is there? I'll take it to Kia when I get my
As
tyres.
a source, he was a champion.
It doesn't fault the guarantee or anything.
no,
does
of
it?
course not.
I paid enough
This
for
is
it.
Lisa Rankin. She was Joshua's public defender. She was assigned his
That's
case
where they
only
make their
after
money,
Joshua
Rod.
had agreed to cooperate.
On the insurance and everything, don't
When I
they?
Oh,
called
yeah.
her to ask about Joshua, I'd been her client for only a couple months.
I'm happy with Mona.
She remembered
There's still things I don't know
she's used
about
to
Mona
clients
that she
refusing
can
to
do.
cooperate with the
You
police,
know.
refusing even to tell her.
Well, there it's like it's a big machine, right? It's like it does a lot of things.
Information, and I think
And
that's
yet it's a complicated thing.
It can be.
Crap.
the officers before the arraignment.
I can figure things out if I can see it.
Represented he had volunteered information, and he really
Got a bit of a neck.
helped them.
I think it's playing on
on
the
a
bloody
number
phone
of
too long.
investigations
Probably.
because they didn't have starting points. This is when the Heartless Felons really
I'm
started.
afraid to throw that
They were
iPad out.
wreaking a lot of havoc in
But it's
Custer
garbage.
County.
Just throw it in the garbage. You don't want it for parts or
And so
anything.
the police were very documented.
Just take when you go to get another one, take it to them and tell them to recycle it.
Joshua
Okay.
really connected a lot of dots. And I think
They may
he
give you,
explained
like
it
last
in a
time, they may
way
give you $50
that
for
really
credit or
was
something.
editorial.
Yeah.
And he could tell you everything.
We could have done that today, actually.
How things work.
You don't need it yet.
You know, there's
I'm
really no
okay
such
yet.
thing as a
I'm
king
still
X.
typing on my little iPad.
Smart people in these cases, you know,
But I
study
usually use the big iPad for typing, and then I use
Yeah, but
the big back for like the video chats and everything.
Yeah.
What do you think of all this vaping, Rod? People seem to be dropping dead with the vaping. I think it's just got Mickey Finn putting the bloody juices.
That's what I think it's just something for the media, the talking heads to talk about. That's all it is.
Popcorn lungs and people dying with respiratory problems. And then I thought, well, I'm worried about Heather now because she takes her stuff through her
Oh, yeah, she's not. She's fine. Don't worry.
It's a particular ingredient that's in there, and I don't think she has it. What is that ingredient, Rod?
I don't know. They're
Well, she
buying.
vapes her juice.
They're buying counterfeit ones from
Yeah,
the.
It's
probably.
like IDU or already.
They said
Yeah.
6
I mean,
months
the
ago,
vape's supposed to have a filter in it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
they announced a 13-person indictment. All members of the
Carcinogenics and stuff like that, isn't
I
it?
wouldn't worry about
Whatever
it.
that is.
Yeah.
Joshua's general.
I know, but I thought, how sad is that?
Gang members for crimes ranging from
Well, they can't regulate it, so the government can't get anything out of it. So they're going to start putting fear in people now to stop
Yeah,
smoking.
maybe, eh?
That's probably what it is. They're not getting enough bloody tips out of it. Money.
There were drug charges, RICO charges, gang charges.
Fella in Winnipeg doing a survey about it now.
The FBI didn't talk to me about that.
In America, probably. They haven't found many people in Canada sick.
Almost everyone.
Still in America is buying cheap crap.
A couple of people went to trial.
Drugs in it.
And again, Joshua
Plastic
said
chopped up.
There's nothing wrong with him. It's just a sensational story.
Yeah.
But then off they took him to the justice.
Can't move
Got
with
up
this.
in front of him,
Dad's not out for you, much.
outed himself.
Oh, she's looking at me?
Yeah.
Throw that out the window, nobody will notice.
Yeah, right.
He also figured every
You're not even supposed to throw banana peels out anymore.
He's a hit, so remember that time we were hit the fella on the bike?
I don't remember
Yeah, we
that.
were travelling somewhere and you read some, I think it was a bit of a dad or me or you, but it was something like a piece of fruit or something. The fella was on a bike behind us.
Really? That's funny.
Well, then your hat flew off, your lovely Ireland hat. To get it back.
I do remember that.
We was mad. Get your head out.
I was devastated because I would love that hat.
We got it from the Ireland.
Blue and yellow hat. I do remember it.
He was mad that day for something. I don't know what the hell was going on with him.
That we have evidence. We're going to use it to ensure that something like this, a homicide where a person's life is taken from them for no reason, and another person is gravely injured, that we don't waste a chance.
Oh,
You guys
ow.
don't hesitate to use juveniles because they're just like, hey, let's try to keep them out of this stuff.
Sometimes. Again, depends on the case.
Should be ready for a lunch soon.
Sometimes a lot
Oh,
of
it's lunchtime.
killing people
That's the
are-
idea.
Get to that
Young.
cafe.
I'm on my way.
Those are
Put
the
your
things
foot
now.
down. I had porridge at 9:30. I could probably eat a little.
They never want their wishes.
Depends if you got one.
He also said,
I probably will have
I told
onion rings.
Joshua,
Well,
after he was done,
I got my
I
own
didn't have to
tea.
give him a call.
What are you trying to do?
Lisa Rankin, the public defender,
What are you trying to
happened to be in
do?
the courtroom with
Just
Joshua.
trying to like bust out.
He wasn't her client.
Sweet
but she
potato.
recognized him. She
These
thought,
chains can't contain me.
This is still going on.
Not too tight on her, is
I
it? Maybe.
No.
for Joshua's safety because we know how these cases go.
What's that?
To change it from electric mode to gas.
other defense attorneys told me they do
Why is
not
it getting low on electric?
cooperate.
I'm just trying to time it so it runs out of electric right as we get there.
While the risk is
So it's on electric now.
I just switched it
I
back to
talked
electric,
another
yes.
person in the juvenile division, Morgan Peters. She
You're in
told
that
me she,
chair
quote,
for a
rarely,
reason,
if ever,
Munchkins.
Yeah, are we going on num-nums?
unless you're
Going on
picking
an
to jump on a
adventure?
plane, she said, they're either going to go to
It's
juvenile
a nice
prison
chair. You've got
or they're
plenty
going to
of
go back to their
room.
neighborhood.
It's a
Did you just
big,
fart?
cozy
Oh,
chair.
Ronnie,
Big
this is
enough
that.
for me to
It was
sit
a rock
in.
or something.
No, I heard like a slurping and I thought it was
Oh.
the baby that had the run.
It's just just shitting herself.
Yes, I seriously thought that
Lisa
was
Rankin.
I took a slurp from my drink and Jay thought it was Abby, pooping herself. Ab, you're alright, come on.
What's the matter, Ab?
Somehow bring him.
We're gonna be there in 10 minutes, not even.
Look, Ab, look at the birdies in the sky. Do you see any birdies?
Juvenile prisons in Ohio are run by
Do you
the
see any
Ohio
birdies?
Department
Why don't you put something nice on the radio for to listen to, like
This
singing,
is nice. This is social justice.
singing a
10
song or
years ago,
something?
the system was forced to rename
Ooh,
itself
big truck, brum, brum,
lawsuits
brum.
at the state investigation and federal investigation.
Boom, boom,
Finally,
boom.
it
Big
consent
truck.
Back in 2007, a court-ordered investigation found what sounded like child abuse, essentially. Severely overcrowded housing units, untrained, confrontational, poorly supervised, and sometimes even vengeful staff.
We're almost there,
using
sweetie.
excessive
We're gonna be there in
force,
5
both
minutes.
reckless and malicious.
Did you text Heather and say we're there?
She said she's not coming.
Extreme
Her and Dave are off doing something else.
Staff
No,
use these
she's
tactics in
going
strategic
to see,
locations.
hang
Yeah,
out with
assembling my shed.
Dave's not in. She's going to see Dave's family.
Oh, Dave's not even there.
No.
Oh,
She's going
okay.
to hang out
Where
with
is
Dave.
she?
Sometimes they threaten
She's
suicide.
hanging out with David's family more than she's hanging out with her own.
Then,
No, I told her about that. I said, I'm sick of that. I'm not with them all the time, Mum. I said, you are?
Been with him 3-4 times in the last
Every
week.
weekend you're going over for dinner. I said, that happened with the other fella. And I was upset, but I let it go. It's not happening
most
this time.
impressively, they really did redefine what you
You know, they invited
So
me to
try not to hang that relationship over her, Mom.
using a gun.
It's I mean I imagine it's
I'm just saying it right now. I don't talk about it all the time.
Well,
It's
it's like-
done now.
He's going to go to a
You know, I'm hanging out with you more than one parents.
I was
right?
just
Or
doing
you
it.
also
guess.
hot wires and spray painters still do this.
Try and tell her that I was hurt when they
yeah,
had
but your parents don't live a block away.
No, I know, Abby.
I live a block away.
Jay was saying, well, it's like me. It's like her hanging out with you.
2,000 kids.
She doesn't. She probably hangs out with you more than she hangs out with her parents. I'm like, well, your parents live an hour and a half away.
Yeah, that's true.
In 2015, the Department of Justice issued a report
Well, it doesn't
celebrating
matter
the
to me.
turnaround that has, quote, resulted in what is in many ways
And we do.
But I'm just saying, like my parents, you know, I don't know if my father.
Come on.
Bothers them.
Do you think is there like look at something bothering her in the chair?
She's trying to get out.
Well, that's what I mean. Why would she be trying to get out?
It's too tight for her.
No, it's not tight at all.
She's just flustered.
Kids
Yeah.
are
She knows we're talking about it.
traumatized and higher needs. And instead of being divided
Crocodile
into 9
tears.
institutions, they're now
No,
crying.
she's not crying yet.
A higher
They have.
concentration of sometimes
But she's not
harmful,
happy.
always struggling.
I love
Maybe
you.
it's a little bum. Maybe a little bum is not comfy or something.
The
Yeah.
facility where Joshua lived in September of 2014 is called
I
Beausejour
found
Sep.
the world.
It's not officially maximum security, but functionally it operates in
10 more minutes.
one big
10 more
building,
minutes,
housing
that's
at
all.
that
Not
time
even.
about 140 kids.
When we're
5.
going for
They have their own
numbers,
school.
then you can run around and bugger
I've
everybody
been
up
inside the main
while they're having their lunch.
Life-size posters of basketball stars are decorating the walls. It has 8
Hello.
units for 20 kids.
Hello. Want
Single
that
rooms
one?
with doors and phones. Each unit has a day room, a TV. They can play video games, they can play cards.
You do the new wallet, couldn't you?
No, I like
Kids go
that
to
one.
school, to therapy, they might have jobs,
What's this?
cafeteria, or doing
Where'd you put your money?
Don't have. I never carry money. Stuff it in my pocket if I have some.
Joshua's own family didn't know. He saw that the hardest fellows were in charge of some of the units, controlling the video game remote,
Sweetie.
taxing kids for their food, forcing them to clean up, to make three-way phone calls for them, all of which Joshua had anticipated. The heartless fellows were investing in things to and Joshua had been inside one of them before, when he was about 13. That was the first time he saw
There's a
how-
demonstration next weekend if you want to come
Joshua had
for,
already to get it
for women's right to choose at the health science.
If you don't want to be perpetually bullied and assaulted, if you want to be able to eat, it's a big thing for European stations.
In a huff.
Joshua
And
said
you know,
he
I'm
tried
probably getting hungry.
to join
She only had a couple pieces of apple and a cheese. You hungry, sweetie?
Oh, num nums.
Okay.
No, thank you. I had a bath last night. It took me a heck of a long of a time to get out of the bath. So I'm going to call Gina and say, you know what, I really need some different bars in this bath for me.
Always the first.
She's been good.
Oh, yeah.
One of our windows is leaking, and so we took a video of it. It was a few drips, and she said, I'll have someone come down. And they came down and they said, I can't find anything wrong with it. And then it rained and the water was pouring in.
A slither of
So I don't know what they did, but they were rooting and they pulled something out and made it worse. So I said to Gina, Gina, I don't know what they did, but it's 10 times worse.
Call them back.
So she said the boss is coming this week now.
Well, I want bars in my bath because I don't use that shower. It's too high up. Even he said that. Grief. I tried it for a couple of times.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it was designed. It probably wasn't designed to have a bath and shower in there.
Whenever I asked Joshua what it was like to testify, how he felt about cooperating with police, his answers were rushed and mechanical, as if the subject triggers a tiny guillotine window in his brain to zip closed, protecting the
Oh, we're nearly there. Where does it say what time we get there?
2 minutes.
Where does it say there?
Is when the trouble
12:28, 12:26.
Oh,
Joshua did
Oh, I must see. I didn't realize it tells me on mine as well. I
called Kyle. Summer of 2016. That's when the started to take on
Yeah, by like July, like the middle of July, it's like, oh yeah, we know them. Like, and then they like people there had cell phones. They had cell phones, but they did call the street. Like they called like somebody from institution, called somebody else phone, and then they had 3 weeks. The person that worked out with the
So, can you get to Brandon for where I am, where we live, hun?
Of
course.
So Susan said, well, I'll have to come pick you up and then we have to go all the way back. And I go,
Kind of, yeah, but it's not that big a deal.
you still go to Brandon from my place,
Someone
don't
from
you?
the drive-by shooting case that Joshua helped. Not one of the defendants from the case, but the victim shot in the leg with an assault rifle. That victim, he was also
stinky feet.
Joshua said they'd seen each other a year earlier at the Justice Center.
So how do you get to Brandon? You just go back on the perimeter?
Yeah.
And now
And then around and then out to
So you're
Brandon.
doubling back up to South Winnipeg?
Sort of, but not really. It's out of the way for her to come and get you. Yeah, a little bit.
So I'll go there then.
Yeah, you go get her would be better.
Go to hers.
And then you just go straight out Wilkes.
But otherwise,
Or meet her at St. Vital Mall or something.
No. Go to her house.
Park the car and...
First
Yeah.
Street.
Oh, she's going in her car now. She knows where she's going.
Turn slight right onto First Street.
the blood pressure spike. July 19th.
Continue on Current Road for about 1 kilometer.
A few staff members told me he could really fight. He told me his moves caught the attention of one guard who's also a gym teacher.
In 700 meters, the destination is on your right.
Anyway, Joshua was
Yeah.
He said more and more
Really
people
just
are
like
assaulting. 3 people, 4 people, 6 people.
Yes, I'm just
The worst assault.
When were we here?
She wants to get
in September of 2016. It happened in the school.
like pushing your butt up.
We've been
but
staying
she's
clear of
strapped
school.
in there.
It wasn't safe.
Welcome to
And so they told me
Beausejour.
we wouldn't be allowed to take those kids to tests.
People live here and commute to Winnipeg.
Yeah, next thing you know.
That looks like it right there, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is finished.
Whoa, there's a little park here with a... Look at the airplanes, Abby.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, really? You have no memory.
That's
Like,
definitely what it is.
like you weren't
And we
even
drove
want
by
to sit
here last
inside though,
time.
don't we?
I didn't think of
I would
it.
hope
Never have a minute
Yeah, we
peace.
just drove by here and didn't even think of it, right?
Oh, it's only, there's only like 6 seats in it.
My eye on the doorknob.
Oh, we can sit outside of this. Just come
Come on up.
We're here. We're not just gonna put her shoes on. But
I don't even remember. I just know.
Go back.
I woke up in the
Yeah.
hospital, clothes full of blood. Like, I don't even remember. Like,
how long were you in the hospital?
We'll put the vest on.
Drive safely. Recording started.
Which means other staff are more likely to move you over to help. Rather than not.
So sweet.
So Joshua says 4 guards finally did come over, and one of them put his own body between Joshua and the kids who were sounding him.
No, I'm not going.
that guard jumped
Can I have a bet?
Go.
But then he ended up getting kicked in the head and he got knocked off. And then, the rest of the time, he already caught a PCA by then, so all the rest of the time they came in.
Thank you.
They started breaking it up, and then they picked me up and took me to the
3 guards were also. Joshua
So it's just straight out onto Beausejour,
sat
right?
there for another hour.
Where's the Beausejour right here?
Then Joshua went into seclusion cell for a while.
I've still got mine on the fridge. You never put mine on my car.
Funny, because I remember looking at this, Rodney. When we drove by, it didn't occur to me whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
Nor would they provide.
Well, it's not really what you would expect in a way, right?
Like, you drove by and I'm like, oh, that's a cool place, you know, just quickly drive by.
They did send me a general statement.
Fall sucker.
They usually use their old cars till they absolutely drop. Whoa. Nice little town.
It's not bad,
Look at
eh?
the house. It's lovely.
I wouldn't mind. Beausejour's a bit far, but
It's half an hour to the city. Huh?
about that, yeah.
That's an hour commute every day. Heather has to do that right now.
Joshua said he practically begged.
I don't think she'll stay there, but
Don't think so?
no.
When I first got to town there, I thought,
Answer her, Rodney.
Yeah.
not sure what she's saying.
Sounds like Potsy.
Like I never
Yeah,
thought, I
Patsy,
never,
what
like,
the
I
fuck?
never thought to stand. Like,
Oh, sorry.
She's saying I think she's looking for a DL.
It's nice. The houses are lovely.
He basically said, like it's my fault that I was getting started.
Is this what she mentioned?
UIS did not comment on Joshua's case.
She said, yeah, maybe. She said go down, and she thinks there's one on Dale. What do you see?
Oh, there's
Swing
a
park.
set.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
My gosh.
holy moly. There it is, there, look. That's the
I
entrance.
know. I'm just kind of like checking it out.
Oh, there's another one too.
Do you think
Are we going to the other one first?
No, we'll go to this. The one looks great.
This one looks like
Oh, it's a bit old looking, Rod.
Splinters.
That's
Oh
fine.
no. Oh, look at this house, like a haunted house.
You want to go there?
Just try it. I want to see the other one. Just go for a drive. Are we in a rush?
It's a bit scruffy looking. Look at the haunted house, Ab.
6 months.
Look at the
Oh.
haunted house.
A defense attorney said he'd figure out if
Just trying to kind of see. Oh my god.
Spooks. There's a fella with the... Oh, there's a garage sale there.
Mr. Paul Christoph.
Yeah.
Just that you might remember from Aramis's case.
Does it look good? Like anything you want to check
Let's
out?
go to the garage sale.
Looks like the
On the way back, we'll go.
Do you have enough cash though, Mom? Because we use it all.
Oh, yes.
You have $10 now.
Yeah.
Attorney General's office to launch an investigation. In the meantime, Paul had called the facility to say, "I'm no juvenile justice expert, but it seems like you might want to move this kid. P.S. We might be suing you." More after the break. Support for Serial comes from Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
Are you trying to get
See,
to the
they
other
buy lots here and they build brand new houses.
Yeah.
And that's the way to do it, probably. You buy a cheap lot here, rip down the old house, put up a nice new house.
It's funny, I was delivering here the other week.
Yeah?
Visit rocketmortgage.com/serial. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLS consumeraccess.org number 3030. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
What's that, Birchie's?
Yeah, that's their convenience store, I guess.
Style Bazaar.
Make your business official.
That place is
with
weird.
Google and Squarespace.
Oh, there's chicken.
When you
Oh,
create
it's
a
not
custom
there
domain
anymore.
and a business website with
Chicken chip was
Squarespace,
there. It's not
you'll
there
receive
anymore.
a
Well, this
full
is
year
the
of
old-fashioned way of
business and
parking.
professional tools from
There's
Google.
no street light in the
It's
town.
simplest way to look professional online. Visit squarespace.com/Google to start your
Oh, there it
free
is.
trial.
The chicken.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, we were just turned
Chicken
around.
Delight.
For a
Yeah,
discount
my
with your first purchase. Google and
I
Squarespace.
guess my
Rexall.
third cousin used to own that. Now she doesn't
I have to
anymore.
think back
Really?
now.
Yeah.
Access and
She used to own that chicken delight.
around 18 months ago. When I was
Well,
still
that's everything you need here, though, Rod. Fanny's Chinese food. No thanks.
Except the job.
Woo! He backed right out.
Whatever. This is where we got locked. Did I tell you we got locked out of the truck on Friday?
Yeah, it's here.
What
Yeah,
happened?
we were parked right here. The mechanism stopped working. It was. Remember, it was pouring rain. It was literally right here.
How did you get in?
Climbed in through the window. We had a broom handle and we pushed the button from the inside.
There's a structure there. That's
Is there?
daycare.
How could they call an ambulance?
As a daycare place structure.
Oh, look at this
Months
park.
later, according to Joshua, a range of
Well,
Well,
that's
it's
an
not,
adult
that's
park.
just a memorial park, though. It's
Yeah.
not a swing park.
Yeah.
Oh, and then that other
Lovely church here, St. Mary's. Look at that, beautiful.
And B happened.
Isn't it?
And yet I couldn't hear anyone
Yeah.
aside from Joshua raising a
Our Lady of La Salle. Oh, look at the lovely statues and everything.
Oh my gosh.
There's probably more to the
insane.
story. I'm not saying.
What statues they have
I
in
set out
there.
to fact check Joshua. I began with Miss Turner, Shayla Turner.
It's the old folks'
She ran a
home.
literacy and social action program inside Indian River in Cuyahoga Hills called Freedom School. It's a curriculum designed by the Children's Defense Fund. Joshua says Freedom School was by far the best thing that happened to him inside of his life.
Quiet, we look at her, she's like smiling, like, what's up? What?
Like just checking the place out.
Suspicious scowler
Yeah.
into a young man who was beginning to recognize his feelings, manage them. Every time I got mad, she'd ask me why, he said. It was the first time somebody actually ever sat down and listened to me vent, tried to coach me, work with me.
Where's it, where's the Roxanne?
Joshua stayed in the program for
Like
2
when
years.
I like
Let's
Old
go there.
folks' homes here, isn't
When
it?
the program lost
I guess so. I mean, if this is be a good, quiet little town to retire in, I guess.
I asked Miss Turner about Joshua's version of the pizza incident because I figured she knows him well. She's seen his worst and best behavior.
And then they're building the new houses over there, see?
Exaggerating. But hard
here now.
Yeah.
You know, the guard put handcuffs on him. And it's gonna, like,
Oh, it's not a bad one.
That is absolutely real.
What do you think about
The
that?
way that I verified that is just when
That
I
one
was
is pretty crazy. This one's pretty cool too.
and their inability.
Where would you rather go?
Doesn't matter, to be honest.
Because they called me to calm Joshua down.
We'll go with the other one then, I guess.
So the facility called me with Joshua.
It doesn't look like. Oh, there is.
Because they know I'm his mentor to calm him down, and that is the
Looks like
thing
the
that
school is up on the right over there. Ahead, more ahead.
And I couldn't even manage that myself. So I told them that I needed to see him. I needed to go to talk to the person. I went to go see him, and that's when I saw the bruises and the beating. Joshua's very strong.
Isn't that a soul out? When is everyone?
We're camping because it's the last. You know,
That's a good idea.
It's the last weekend before the cold weather sets in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And then the guard was fired afterwards. The guard wouldn't have been fired.
Kids are probably indoors playing games too. You know.
I eventually got the person.
Yeah, playing Super Nintendo or
She was fired.
PlayStation or Minecraft or whatever.
Along with the pledge to
PlayStation, Xbox.
Oh, whatever.
The guard wasn't
I think like
sanctioned
it
for
could be
Joshua.
playing Super Nintendo. Who knows?
He was sanctioned for pizza. He admitted to taking $20 from one of the kids and using it to buy the pizza. It's against the rules. It seems like every time he's telling me a story, I'm just like, it feels like inside of there, certainly at Cuyahoga Hills, but also to a certain extent in Indian River, that it's just chaos for them.
Absolute chaos. It is absolute chaos.
It looks like it almost like a derelict town.
It is absolute chaos.
Oh, two people.
Kids seem in charge.
Lots of cars.
Or is that not true?
Yes. I would absolutely agree with that. Yes. And that's one of the reasons our program was so
Probably old people
because
place.
children were on side with the program.
I can see
Although
how.
we were still reliant on
Playground there, but that's not as cool. It's not as.
No, oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's more for like adults. Yeah. Because it's a. It's
To know
a. I
whether
think it's a
Joshua's
high school.
situation was real and whether it was common knowledge.
I don't know, like, how you took about
She's slowly trickling back on him.
I know. Yeah, she'll go for a good kip on the way home. She'll have a play for half an hour and then
Cuyahoga Hills.
that'll be it.
He's an adult prison now.
She has really long
Mike said
eyelashes.
he saw
When's she?
Joshua get jumped.
Yeah, she has your eyelashes, but they're poker straight. They're not curly.
I scream, you scream for ice cream.
I got to
You
it.
screaming for ice cream right now? I'll tell you that. I mean,
No?
That's the
maybe.
Given me a
That's the second ice cream parlor.
former ODYS kids.
Look out.
She didn't know Joshua.
I haven't seen a young person driving a car yet.
Malik is actually Joshua's cousin.
There's a young
No,
lady
sure,
there.
yeah. Every single one of them has been like old.
Malik told me Joshua had worse than anyone he'd seen.
Yeah, she has your eyelashes, but mine are curled and up. Yours are straight.
The Copper Pot Restaurant and Bar. Vicky's Snack Bar. Look what that is.
Oh my God.
Some Indian calf. Big fellas.
She had her thumb and she's like,
Oh, let us sleep then. Not. Just go for a little drive.
yeah. Is that what you want to do, Rod?
Not I mean.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go play for a bit.
Please.
If she goes to sleep that easy, she'll go to sleep again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started to turn against him. Started to steal from him.
Co-op food.
One night when he was
Oh, you got on the crossing. You're all right.
Or there's no street light here if you look around, eh?
She's like, what? What? Yeah, we're
I
going
talked
to
to
go to
another
the
guy
park
named
soon,
Leo.
sweetie.
We've been at Cuyahoga Hills at the same time as Joshua.
There's no road on the map here. There's no road here.
Well, you have to update it, right?
Yeah.
Want anything at the shops? I don't want anything.
Co-op?
I like the co-op.
No.
They're nice colours. I'm all right where I am, but I mean, I do like to look at things. I couldn't get the view I have right anywhere.
No.
Leo said it was because
You got lucky there, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
that Joshua was a snitch.
Did I pass the park or that's that way? Yeah, because the haunted house is there.
It's the garage there. Let's go and have a look in
You
here.
want to go have a quick look and go on? Okay.
We're going to stay in here, though? We're all going to go out.
You and Mom go out and I'll stay with Ab.
Doesn't matter. She's up. Ish.
We all want to go have a look then?
Yeah, well,
You heard, like, oh yeah, that's kind of do you have any feeling about that person one way or another?
like what? What? Or windows are still open though, but
Oh, that's fine. We'll only be here 10 minutes.
fair enough.
You want to see this garage sale or what?
Drive safely. Recording started.
But the other garage sales I've
It
had.
doesn't tighten from the top like the other one. It tightens from the bottom, eh?
Yeah, the other one tightens from the bottom. Oh no, yeah, I know it tightens from the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, you knew. Okay.
Bloody patient, pal.
Could have got over. He's got 7 feet on the other side.
At the time, Leo said he was in charge of a section of the
There's a driveway you could go in, right? Oh no, just go back in the driveway.
So he called
Oh,
it
good
in
point.
on Joshua. Coincidence. He'd later become the
Nice
godfather.
garden.
Joshua said he
Lovely
wasn't telling on
gardens.
the Heartless Found at Caravan Hills, but they were conflating his past cooperation with his cousin. Regardless, Leo said he was mostly hearing about Joshua from the guards.
Usually the country garage sales are fantastic. That wasn't a very good one, was it,
It
Jay?
was alright. There was nothing. That's what you expect at a garage sale.
We're gonna go to the park, don't worry.
Good
sweetie.
stuff.
Okay, I'll have to go down the corner here and see if I can find somewhere to park.
Cuyahoga Hills is how you get a message.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And this one is gorgeous.
Whoa.
He has lots of other stuff going on here.
Do you want to go to the park? Yeah. Okay. With a park.
Staff was informing on Joshua and Joseph.
Nice.
The most dangerous people.
You just park on the road, I guess, eh?
Yeah, we're obviously not here. Oh no, you can.
I'll turn around and park on the other side.
Yeah, it's off. Ah, Minecraft sword bond. It's kind of weird. Look at the Minecraft sword. Let's go diamonds.
I spoke to a couple of other
See it?
former
The guy is
interns
holding it, the dad.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
also spoke
She's
to
saying
Close your windows, Mom.
not
What?
disgruntled people who liked it.
just the thing, the toy that guy's holding.
Most of the adults
That's all.
on background for
It's in a game.
oh,
What the description
It's in a game.
reminded me of a black market. As if the juvenile prison
I'm just going to sit here and finish with tea, Rod. Give me the keys and then I'll just click it when I leave.
to trade in favors, power.
Just which one do I click on?
Don't worry. I mean, even if you don't lock it.
It's alright. You don't lock it?
No, I mean we're right here. I mean, yeah. If you don't lock it, it's not a big deal. Is what I'm saying.
So it's just you press the lock and it'll
It
lock.
doesn't matter. We're right here.
I
Mom.
know, I want to ask, is that
Yes,
the
it's
one?
the same as yours. Exact same as yours.
Oh, I just lock it. I just have. Yeah.
Drive safely. Recording started.
That's it.
Mission is not to punish, but
Let's go, farmers. Let's go.
It's so weird with the car running.
What you mean?
Like I'm just not used to it because it always has.
Petrol in it.
Yeah.
take contract.
That's good then, isn't it?
I interviewed a former guard.
Yeah, cool.
He's the only guard who agreed to go on the record.
It's a nice little town. Then.
It's all right.
I wouldn't want to live here, but
When we
you know, it's got everything you need.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
before that, he worked
Yeah, I don't like that place.
guard.
I like Dollarama.
They called him Lion.
Dollar Tree sucks.
Edward said, guards bringing in contraband? Yes.
No traffic lights, no nothing.
Nothing.
You gotta watch the cars. Look. That's why there's so many bloody accidents in the country because people are not used to traffic lights.
Yeah.
Stop signs just do what they want.
The guy
Red apple. Oh, I haven't
my
seen that
gosh.
one for ages. It's
They
like
have
giant
a red apple
tiger.
here.
Everyone was
That's where I get. Oh.
Edward said that guard ended up
You want to go? Is that what you're
No.
saying?
Edward
That
said
one in
he
Algona
himself
and they shut
didn't
down.
do anything like that. But he said kids did ask him.
What is he doing?
We'll keep the unit under control.
That's a
if you
nice
bring
one.
cell phones,
Crossover.
some weed.
I like Mona. I'm happy with Mona.
Mona's good.
The colour, the comfort, everything. I feel safe in Mona.
Good. I'm
I
glad.
mean, I haven't been out much in it in the winter. You know that. I never went out much at all.
Yeah. When we were talking, I can't remember where you were, Jay. I think you were in the bathroom. But Mom doesn't realize she's had Mona almost a year now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, have you?
No way.
Yeah.
And for the
Think
guards,
about it.
This wasn't
Wow.
just
Not long.
'Cause when was Hetty pinched? It was August when Hetty was pinched, right?
Well, no, it was September.
Was it? Well, we're October nearly.
Yeah, so you're right, son. It just doesn't seem like a year because I haven't used her much. You know, for a year she's only got like 4,000 or something on it.
I don't even think that much.
That's fine though, it does me. I like it. Thank God she wasn't sent out here. Look at that for a bloody look for lunchtime. Sitting looking at that shite.
It depends on what kind of phone it is. Android maybe like 500 or 1,000.
So there's that much money moving around.
What?
I finished sweet
Did you have fun at the park?
They're also called the family.
Yeah.
She wants more of that.
Which has another clip forever now.
I gave her a couple pieces.
Leo, former
You butt.
She went to the park. It was a big park, wasn't it, with all them apparatus? It wasn't like the one we went to though, it was all made of plastic.
And this one was all wood.
I know, it's the old
You're
fashioned
in
type.
luck, Abby. There's just a little bit left, okay?
That one we went to Jay up by us on Gilmore Estate, so I could take her up there.
Okay.
Take her up there in the pram. Should be alright, it's a little walk for me.
That's it now,
It's
Susie.
only,
That's
what,
all.
4 blocks, wasn't it?
Oh, that.
Some of their best tools for controlling the kids were taken away by reforms. Certain physical restrictions and seclusion. They couldn't even
Broken back mountain,
Broken head.
Kids can be violent. Guards are outnumbered. You can't count on swift backup operations and fight for the body. So yeah, the guards will sometimes go
Feels like a Sunday, not a Saturday.
It does.
You come and look at my storage unit, Jay, and see if you think you can do it. Because if you can't do it and Dave can't do it, I'm going to have to pay somebody to come and do it. Because the whole point of having it was before the winter come, right?
You know.
What do you think, Han?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, she's playing a game now.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't. She thought you were talking to me, so you have to repeat yourself.
Yeah, I said when you get time, come and have a look at the storage unit on my deck.
Oh, yes.
Because if you can't do it and David can't do it, then I'm going to have to find somebody to do it.
To set it up, yeah. Okay.
I think it's just clips in, you know.
Clips, yeah. I think so too. It might have a few screws.
But it has to be done in the daytime, or we'll have to bring it inside the house and do it, and then lift it out. It's heavy right now because it's all packed together.
The box and everything, yeah.
Dave had a struggle lifting it. Excuse me. So I said, for a fine strapping lad like you can handle it. I said, just walk it over. Like, walk it over, you know. Trying to lift it, it's something to grip onto. Bear hug it and walk. You know, for somebody, sometimes I think people who are very, very clever have no, no common sense, like logic and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you, Rodney.
That's so.
Is that good?
You certainly like that chocolatey.
Can I have some water, bud?
Doesn't she look pretty when she's had all her play now? She's plump chuck it out, there's colour in her cheeks, and it's kip time for half an hour.
No. Did she say yup or no?
Yelp.
No.
No, did she say?
She said yup.
She said yelp.
You could have a kip?
And now she said no.
You are.
No.
You are. Yeah.
The final thing I'll mention
Nice little afternoon out, eh?
sexual assaults or attempted sexual assaults, and also sex. Both Leo and Malik said they've had sex with multiple female guards.
What was Heather and Dave doing today then?
I don't know. She told me. She
I thought we were going on a date night tonight.
David's not here. She went for coffee with David's parents.
Where's David then?
Out up north.
Eh?
Out up north.
Eh?
Up north.
No, he isn't.
Or
He doesn't go back till next Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I thought he was.
guards would
Because
Maybe
when I
they're
talk-
together. Yeah.
Because when I texted Heather, it's like, oh, I gotta drop off. Oh, maybe.
Well, he came back on Sunday. How long was he back for?
That's right.
A week?
He left
He's only back a week?
Might
Oh,
be.
well, he won't be doing the shed then, will he?
He's back a week.
Oh, well, he won't be doing it then, Jay. I'll have to figure it out, love.
They're using you guys like that.
I don't know whether you'll be able to do it or not, hon, but they
I'll
will.
check it out. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, I'll have to ask maybe one of the men and Edison's.
They've hidden
Jay says she'll have a look.
Hey?
Jay says she'll have a look.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
to see it.
Jason.
Jay said she'll have a look.
Oh, okay.
Josh's best ever, I thought, was when he explained it as a kind of madman's vacation.
Well, he could have contacted me and said, no, Julie, have a good time.
A vacation for the youth, you need, or vacation for the guard?
I mean, it defeats the purpose paying all that money and them sitting outside. Oh, winter. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
What you eat?
Chocolate.
Chocolate? Num, 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 num. Num, 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 num. Num, num.
Youths, guards, and social workers, they all told me for a kid to quote unquote succeed in life, to get help, stay out of trouble, and get back out, you'd need a rare confluence of luck, grit, and influence.
I think I'll see if I can come down Henderson.
I spoke to 4 social workers who worked at different UNIYS facilities.
What do you mean?
Their
For fun.
experiences spanned
What are you
2012 to 2018.
Instead of coming
They
down
all said
59, I'll
there
just
were
keep
plenty
going and
of
then come down
people who
Henderson.
wanted to help the kids, but
Oh.
advocated. There was no way. One former Indian River guard told me everything was
Saturday
hush,
today,
hush,
isn't it?
hush. The social workers said they were discouraged
Clean
from
on,
raising
rotten.
problems or calling out cruelties. Guards who outed kids as sex offenders.
Chocolate,
The other way of child death dump. The social workers said there was a strong
Pull the hand away from you.
A couple of them told me it was made
Num,
clear to
num,
them that they
num.
might not be protected if they were being assaulted. One person told me
Little
the medical
chocolate
dose
lips
was right
will
for
feel like
kids'
a
lives.
mustache. She's licking it. It's only a tiny little bit of chocolate. And she keeps licking it.
She told her boss when to stop doing it. And that when she went to look back at a note she was writing describing assaults and appeared to be facilitated by staff,
Yeah.
the documentation was missing entirely. Several social workers told me that they started to lose their
Well, that was a nice little adventure.
ethical. They felt like the kids had no protection from abuse or coercion. So rather than trying to stop it, they helped the kids navigate it. One told me there was nothing I could do. Another told me, I mean, I just had to be realistic about it. To pretend like they were getting rehabilitated was foolish. I tell the kids all the time, the system is not designed to help
Do you
you.
have a wish for your own house,
She worked
Rod?
at Cuyahoga Hills.
I wouldn't say wish, but I do
That's a
imagine.
figure of speech there.
Yeah, I do imagine.
Every story
When
I
we were at
heard
the
about
park the other day, I was
reality
thinking about it
shows
on
kids and
Thursday.
staff,
Yeah.
We ran it by.
I don't know.
Nice to have your own place.
Again, they didn't
Yes
cover
and no.
specific
There's advantages and
data.
disadvantages. Like that leaky
Whenever there
window.
are allegations
Glenda,
of
fix it.
misconduct, we swiftly investigate and take
Right, I know how much to budget for the house every month,
Some of the
right?
most challenging
Yeah, well, when you're in a house, you have to budget for essentials as well.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't know how much.
But it's an asset that shows that you can liquidize at any time.
I don't know about that, but I know what you mean.
January of 2017, Joshua went back to Indian River. This time, they didn't keep him on one of the harmless felony units, A Alpha, B Bravo, in November. Instead, they put him on D Delta. D Delta was the closest thing Indian River had to protected custody. A
Ladywood.
mix of kids from Columbus, Cincinnati.
David told me he loved me.
Oh, that's
When I
nice.
first
Yeah, I
started
gave him a hug. I said, I love you. Take care, son. I mean, you know, because I didn't want to know whether I didn't know whether I'd see him again. He said, I love you too. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, the teacher
Is this the same way we came down?
Hey?
Is this the same way we came down?
No, it's a different place, different road. What, hon?
I think we're going the wrong way.
Where are we going?
I don't
That's
know.
the thing. We're going on Highway 12.
How long has that been going on?
We'll end up in bloody Beausejour or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Oh well.
It was now mid-May.
Where are we
5
going?
months
The wrong way?
for Joshua's own protection.
Away from the city.
He felt safe-ish on his unit. He said it was cool
Yeah.
to everybody in Delta. His hopes were set on early release. And then who knows, maybe a lawsuit. But early release was the main thing he wanted. I talked to Joshua every couple of days, sometimes every day. Early on, he started describing what sounded like an uptick in usual chaos.
Man, we got enough snacks to keep us going for a couple of hours. We get
Yeah, I'm
lost.
not. I mean,
I got lost with Pam one time, and I said, "Where are you going, Pam?" She said, "Well, we're heading into town." I said, "This doesn't look like town. We're on some gravel road like this, and it was pitch black." I said, "I had water." I said, "You got any water?" She said, "No."
Joshua said the
I
heartless
said,
phones were
Pam, I
trying
said, "We better get back on the main road. This doesn't look right." We were heading away. We'd been out for a meal somewhere in the country, some German restaurant that was recommended.
Headbusters.
And anyway, we got back into town, and I said, "Where are we going?" She said, "We're going on to Pembina now." I said, "Well, this isn't Pembina." No, I'm on Latch. I said, "You're not on Latch, you're on Fermo." She said, "Well, how did I get onto Fermo?" I said, "You're the driver, not me." So I said, "Do you want to get to Pembina?" I said, "Just go down here somewhere." She didn't have a clue where she was going. It was hilarious. I mean, you know, it wasn't winter out, but I mean, we were on a road like this, no signs, there was no lights or anything. What,
just got 2 new dudes on our unit. Dude from Toledo, they jumped him twice in one day. And a dude from Cleveland.
I wonder if the chair is uncomfortable for her in a way.
She's not used to it, huh?
You think that's all it is? She's just not used to it?
She'll get used to it. You have to make sure your bum is high up and it's in the groove, you know, and everything.
He said he couldn't take it anymore. It was too much stress on him.
Or try and put get a little fleecy cover, like a sheepskin cover for her or something.
Some of you can't. You gotta be careful because then they don't sit properly in the seat sometimes.
Active violence protocol. Sort of like lockdown. 7 p.m. bedtime. Extras. Meanwhile, he said the heartless fellas were larking around.
She sees our
TV and video
right
all day.
boards, but she
They didn't
just
go
wants to
outside.
go straight
Their
out.
Nike shoes, jogging pants, watching. His unit is all state issue stuff.
Fussing in the
Stuck
chair for
inside,
something.
watching the heartless fellas.
I don't think she's comfy in that chair somehow. She's kicking out, pulling herself
Because she
up.
wants to get out. Because
Oh,
she's either there, she's just trying to get out.
Bravo.
You can't get out, sweetie.
Meters are. Yeah, this card said.
She's trying to push out. She can't.
Joshua said his unit.
Yeah, much
They can't get out of the chair.
This isn't fair. We're not safe. The staff
Look
isn't
at the
protecting
sky.
us.
Where's the
It feels like
birdies in the sky?
Deciding with the heartless
Where's the
fellas.
birdies in the sky?
And we're the ones
Can
being
you see the
punished.
birdies in the sky?
They all wrote up.
Oh,
grievances. They
birdies,
sent
where are
emails to
you?
the office.
Where are the birdies? Where's the birdies in the sky?
Whose idea was this?
Yeah.
Activism. Look at that. Respectful to whom it may concern.
Abby.
Staff member in Indian River.
Abby. You are Abby. I'm Nana. That's Daddy. That's
Care of
Mommy.
Julie Walber, Assistant
Mommy.
Director of Compliance.
Abby. You're Abby. Yes.
But the judges down in juvenile court in Cleveland, including Joshua's judge, Kristen Sweeney, who's also the administrative judge for the juvenile court.
Looks like there's
Here's
a
how she described Julie Walber.
intersection up here, thankfully.
Highway 12. What's Highway 12 on?
Julie Walburn had come to work in Cleveland in April, a month before I started talking to Joshua. He started describing the mayhem in Indian River. Julie Walburn had come to a recent meeting of juvenile judges in Ohio.
Somebody having a party.
And she said, "We know about the violence and rule breaking. We're going to
Maybe Garrett
She
too.
thought, annihilated."
Don't think so.
Like, well, how long has it been that I have felt like the institution is sort of not taking some of the violence seriously? I would say probably at least 4 or 5 years.
At least 4 or 5 years. Mind you, that's consent decree.
Abby, that's about enough of that, okay?
She was Malik's judge. Gave me the backstory of how the spring rain came.
Where's your book?
She'd gotten a case back in December. Kid in Indian River, heartless felon. Inside his case file were pictures.
Once upon a time,
I asked you if you wanted books.
how we're failing them.
She was like, no.
Marcus Mellon's wrong with the students instead of the adults.
Where are we?
We look
Let's
through the
see.
stack of photos.
Lactabani's that way, and Lilac is this way. Or Lival, sorry. I know where we are.
Nice smoke.
Grand Beach.
Yeah, we've gone 20 minutes, half an hour out of the way, that's all.
So which way do you have to go now?
Well, I don't
That
know
way.
from Jackson, but I assume that's what that is. So then Money.
Ooh, that's Curious George.
Yeah, if we see the signs, we'll check it out.
Curious George.
Wait, was he
Sorry.
posting from outside?
Sorry. It'll be a stinker as
The
well.
kid had a cell phone and an Instagram account
Sorry.
where he was posting these photos. So Jed Reaney saw all these images in December of 2016, and she flipped her lid. The impunity, the message they're sending to other kids. Go to Hoodie YS, smoke weed, make money, kick it with your friends. Judge Reaney sits on a state judge's court for juvenile law and procedure.
What?
Sent them to all of the members. So they started calling us and saying this is unacceptable.
In January, officials from Hoodie YS came to the judge's court.
And they were trying to explain why this was occurring. And I was visibly distraught to say this. Judge Floyd
Why does driving make you feel sleepy?
What was it?
Because
it was an isolated
it's the roar of the road. It's the similar sound of blood pumping in the womb.
That's what happened. It's on Instagram. What do you mean it doesn't?
Same thing with airplanes.
Whitewashing that. My biggest issue was you are not home. You take these youth and put them in here and they come out there and they know absolutely no training.
Miss you.
And they have no victims and everything. So why would we do it besides housing? In a facility where we're not teaching.
A few months after that meeting, the assistant director of UIS resigned. Julie Walker.
As soon as she came on board, she walked through. According to her, she
Isn't it
walked through.
amazing how honeys make bee makes honeys?
Yeah.
Like I had bees in my pine trees. I have 2 little pine trees on my deck, and they were just coming in and taking all this sticky stuff off the
Safe
pines.
because it was
Yeah.
Yeah. And that protects them for the winter, you see. Well, there's no pine trees around me, you see, only them little ones I had. Must have searched them out. No pine trees in the forest where we live. The whole colony of them.
Mid-June,
That's good.
Joshua
In the 2 little hives of bees that were going from one tree to the other.
kids who had
It took
adults.
days and they found them. Then he must have went back and told them, come on, I found some.
Hoodie YS had
Queen was there as well. She came too.
now Superintendent Roland.
I looked it up. They didn't build anything. They just were taking all the stuff, the sap from the pine, because that protects them for the winter and keeps them,
Are now on
keeps the other insects off them because they can't get on them.
Oh, yeah?
Stuff like that.
late July.
It's sticky.
Joshua told me, we just found out.
Oh.
This is the mall.
Oh, well, that's a boot.
Yeah.
That's a boot. I thought that was something to play with. I can't reach it.
They be talking
Oh,
about
yeah, that's
it.
You want them rabbits in the car.
Super fun.
Hold on, I'll get you the books.
Watch for deer. Watch for deer, Rod.
I told Joshua I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, well, I'd see them now. I'm not too worried about that.
The system knew the situation.
Hi.
Joshua wasn't.
They up and home. Blue like the lock thing you can eat right now, but
I think he'll take a little trip to the States during the winter. Nice little break for a couple of days. And I think that'll be it then.
If Joshua got found over, that was the original sentence.
I don't know what Susan wants, whether she wants to go to Palm Springs or
That was
not.
his way.
But she's talking about her family wants
Joshua
to
was
go,
going
so
to
I said I can go anywhere on the holidays.
Watch the adults.
You take your family to Palm Springs.
That's next time.
I wanted to go to Sedona, but that's okay.
Zero is produced by Julie Snyder and Joe Chapin. Additional reporting by Nicholas Gibson. Editing by Zach.
I'm going to start trying to sell a few things that I've got. got, you know, like those antique boots and stuff like that. Nobody wants them, so I might as well try and sell them. You know.
Seth Lynn is our director of operations. Cyril Sep is Emily Condon, Francis Swanson, and Matt Terry. Our music.
Thank you.
Our theme song also remix compatible. Special thanks for this episode to Alphonse Gerhardstein, Kimberly Jump, Sam Amata.
This is where, remember when we came last summer to the buffalo thing?
Yeah, I was out here.
It's down this way somewhere, yeah.
What was that? Buffalo what?
On our website.
And the white buffaloes, XL.
Yeah, white buffalo
In
ceremony.
Manitoba.
Yeah, it's just over here somewhere.
Oh, really?
We got invited last year, yeah.
Oh, I wish you would have known. I'd have come with you.
We asked, I think we did ask.
Yeah, you were doing something.
You were doing something.
When I out somewhere?
You couldn't come for some reason, yeah.
Support for Serial comes from Squarespace. When you create a custom domain and business website with Squarespace, you'll receive a free year of business email and professional tools from Google. Use offer code PROFESSIONAL for a discount.
What do you think of the cleaner, Jay?
Serial's production of This American Life.
It's good. I don't think it's necessary for her to dust in the living room because she flipped everything upside down and she didn't put it how it was back before.
She was there 3 hours or 4 hours?
I don't know.
3 hours.
3 hours.
You pay 75 or 100?
25 an hour.
Yeah, because I said I want to try it first before I commit. So she probably have to do a 4 hour then just to give it a good do. Just in case or anything. But I don't care. 25 bucks time. And I made $300 the other day. Well, that pays my pay. I have to watch my money though. I mean, I try not to take money out of the bank. That's the neat thing about it. You know, I got my loose money coming around.
It's vintage.
I slowed down.
Just 2 ways.
Audience hangs on his every word. He finishes triumphant. Then hands shoot.
Isn't nature lovely though? Look at the
It
lovely
is.
colours. The
Christina
evergreens.
Stuck, first year student.
Protecting. You know how they just come in between.
Part of America, the American ethos
Looking
is
outside.
A lot of the
meritocracy or hard to success, but there are
did you
other
say, Jane?
important factors like connections.
I was just looking outside and I see this thing swinging around.
They've marked some of the trees where I am on red with red paint, so I think they're going to chop them
What does it
down.
take to be
They must be diseased or
outrageously
something.
successful in the law?
That'll be like no trees by me, which is fine. I can see the river, but that's fine too.
Just work hard.
But what happens when you chop a tree down and you don't dig it up? It grows again, unless they seal it off with
My
sticky
name is
stuff,
Malcolm
so
Glover.
it doesn't
You're
grow
listening
again.
to
But they wouldn't.
Revisionist History.
Unless it's an arborist that comes and does it properly. That fella cut all the tree down by me. He was hanging on the rail and just putting it down like that. Getting like it wasn't an arborist. Yeah.
I know, I saw him. And then he left half of it hanging off. And it was dead, but it was still hanging on the tree.
Why would you do that when you call somebody in?
Okay, is this the garage sale sign
I
here?
understand why they made me rush through all the questions. But now in part 2, we have bigger fish to fry. I'm going to serve up Malcolm Gladwell's grand unified theory of how to fix American legal education. No, make that my grand unified theory for
Well, maybe
fixing
too far
all
up,
American
Rodney.
average.
Whatever, we got nowhere to be.
Good grief, where are you going? Dirt road?
And what is our
Bloody
text
horse
for
shit
this
on the road
discussion
and
of
everything,
Gladwell's
yeah.
grand unified theory? It's the answer Justice Scalia gave to the unfortunate Christina Stuck.
You know, by and large, unless I have a professor on the faculty who's a good friend,
Are we going the right way?
preferably a former
Now,
author of
Oh.
mine whose
Yeah, we're
judgment I can
going in the
trust.
general direction of
Are they
home now.
sheep or cows?
You know,
I can't see.
Supreme Court law clerks.
They're right at the back.
Amiss, I just can't.
Oh, no,
So I'm going to be
the
picking
cows.
from the law schools.
I don't know where this garage sale
that
is, Rod.
basically,
I know there's horses on
are
this
the
line.
hardest to get
There's
into.
cows.
They admit the best and the brightest.
Maybe
and
good
they may
stuff.
teach very well,
If
but
it's
you
off the
can't
beaten
make-
track.
You can't make a
Probably
salesy out of
won't
a
much
silk
stuff.
purse. And if they come in the best and the brightest, they're probably going to leave the best and the brightest.
Let's
Whoa,
pretend to
you
be
found
kind to the
it,
lines
yeah.
for a moment.
She lost
went away on the trip, I
US
said,
Supreme Court,
be careful with
graduated
these earrings,
from
they're a bit
Harvard.
loose. Like somebody was
She's
telling me,
basically
put
asking
something
him,
on the end of
would it
them.
be possible to be one of his clerks? And he answers,
I don't know, Rod. I mean,
"You go to American
we're not going
University's
another 3
Washington
miles for a garage
you
sale,
have
Rodney,
no
okay?
chance of becoming one of my clerks. I only hire people who went to
This is
Harvard like I did."
ridiculous.
Oh.
They probably bring it in for dinner.
Goes on.
Oh, I said it.
Which is my favorite part, because it
What's
sums
it
up
say?
absolutely everything.
Wait till let's take the
I wanna
time.
talk about
No,
in this episode.
12 till 8
I
p.m.
mean everything.
Now,
Rodney.
I started.
The hell are we
The reason I tell the
going?
story
Probably where the
is
cars are right
one of
now.
my former clerks, who I am the most proud of, now sits on the
Got some
Sixth
bloody
Circuit
money.
Court of Appeals.
I don't know this way down.
I always refer to him as one of my former ones. Wasn't one of my former ones. He was Lewis Powell's clerk.
At the time, Lewis Powell was semi-retired from the Supreme
Much,
Court.
but
He had what's called senior status. So his law clerks worked mostly for other justices.
But I wouldn't have hired Jeff Sutton, for God's sake, who went to Ohio State. And he's one of the very best law clerks I ever had. He's just a brilliant guy. So don't tell me this stuff about, what do you have to do to be successful? You have to
what's
be
this
good.
petting zoo and everything here? Oh, it's a business, this. This is a business. Oh, Abby, look
we're
at
not
all
done.
this
Oh my
lovely
gosh,
stuff. Oh, look at the
Just
goats. Oh, look at the goats. It's an adventure. We've come out in it and we haven't got much money either. Have you
decided to
seen?
go to law school.
Little boating pond and everything.
So law school was a third choice.
Look at the goats.
First choice was teaching. I was a teacher and coach.
So-
for
oh,
7 years,
honey.
both middle school,
Honey.
high school,
Chickens.
soccer,
Chicken,
baseball,
I've got
little track.
20.
This is Judge Jeffrey Sep. The guy
Oh,
who
I've only
somehow
got
slipped through the cracks
25.
to
It's
become
alright,
the
we're just
best
here for the
lawyer.
adventure more than
Oh, look at
anything.
the goats. There's a billy goat.
Choice number 2.
Just here for the
No
the
lawyers.
adventures. Look at the goats. Hello.
Drive safely. Recording started.
And I ended up enrolling at the one I got into.
Oh, I see. It was the,
I very
that's a
much
cute
would
one. I
have
looked
liked to have gone to
Bye
Michigan.
bye.
The fact that my father-in-law had gone there and his son-in-law
Trying to
couldn't get
cut
in was a little humbling.
Can't really see.
Trying to cut the
But
grass
we got
there.
over it.
I
10
didn't
bucks. I was
ask
going to buy
Judge
some
Sep
honey, but they
what
didn't
his
have any of the
LSAT
small
was.
stuff. Oh, we didn't want to pay $14.
For the small and
I only
14
had
for the
enough
big.
for a
Michigan
small
is part
jar
the
of
elite
honey.
Group of law schools
But see,
known
all the
as
small ones is
T14.
gone.
Yesterday,
Top
yeah, they had like
14.
2 cases yesterday.
Yale, Stanford, Harvard, University of Chicago, Columbia, all the big ones. Ohio State is not among
They were
the
almost out of
T14.
honey too, right?
The median LSAT
that
score
little splash
for someone
shoot
who
is
goes
a
to Ohio
Nike.
State these days
That's a
is
designer
8
one, a
points
back.
lower than the median score of someone
Like,
at
you know,
Michigan.
for the rain.
Yeah,
Now,
that's good.
what does that
I
Like a
didn't
little
even look.
sweatsuit.
I didn't even look what you got.
As you may
Oh, we
recall
grabbed
from the
it,
previous
grabbed it.
episode, the LSAT
You know
is not
me,
a
I get
test
it in
of
the box.
someone's
Get
ability
this,
to
get
solve
this, get this.
difficult problems. It's a test of someone's ability to solve difficult problems quickly.
It's
There's 5
alright.
sections of 20 to 25 questions, and you have a hard limit of 35 minutes for each
It's a
section.
shame though, they have a
Not
nice
to rush.
spot like that. You know,
As one
it's 20
LSAT tutor
permits to
told me,
let public
the
come on
test
the
favors
property.
those capable of
You know, the garage
processing
sale is different
without
once in a while.
understanding. It
You know.
favors hares, not tortoises.
No, but to do like
So
a
what's
petting
Jeff
and
Sep?
We didn't
Well,
come this
he's
way, Rodney.
clearly brilliant.
Yeah,
he
we
was
did.
the Ohio State solicitor in the 1990s, and wow,
Oh, I
the
don't remember
Supreme Court
turning
was
up
arguments
here.
on a number
Yes.
of cases. His most recent
You just
book of
followed
legal
the sign.
scholarship
Going on a
is
ruck march.
51 Imperfect Solutions, States, and the Making of Constitutional Law. The New York Review of Books felt they had to get a retired Supreme Court justice to review it. There are lots of very serious people, in fact, who think Sutton deserves to be a Supreme Court justice himself one day. So Sutton is in the category of brilliant person who didn't do all that well on the LSAT. What does that make him? It makes him a tortoise. And not just any tortoise, a giant tortoise. He's one of those tortoises from the Galapagos that's 5 feet long.
Yes.
I can't emphasize enough how much I got out of that year.
Not long before, Jeffrey Sutton had been a middle school teacher and track coach in Columbus. Now he's working with one of the greatest legal minds in the country. And he does such a good
know which
job
way to go
that
now,
17 years later, at some random speech at American University,
There was never a period when I didn't know
Scalia
where
had
we
well
were
over
going.
100 clerks.
Check this thing.
Is the one he's proudest of. So why does a tortoise do so well working for the Supreme Court? I asked my fanciest legal friend, Tali Farhadian, who was a clerk on the court a few years after Sutton, for Justice Sandra Day O'Connor.
So if you were working on a case,
It's hard work being a farmer, isn't it?
We worked on two kinds of cases.
It's a lifestyle, you
First
have to
kind
like it.
is what's called the circuit. Thousands of petitions sent to Washington every year by people who want their cases heard peacefully.
We would each get a stack of petitions on a Wednesday, and we had a week to get them into the pool.
yeah. So that in that case, it'd be a lot.
A lot.
When you read those kinds of things, how do you read?
It is a lot of work.
I don't know what that question.
Do you read the same way you would read
It is a lot of
nonfiction on the order?
Well, I always read them, and I continue to read similar documents with a pencil in my hand, which is not how I would read for pleasure, whether nonfiction or fiction.
Slow or fast?
Much slower.
Much slower. How much slower?
Personally, I feel I can read very
Well, I was
quickly,
quite
and I
a
read
bitch
very
at
slowly, and I get different things out of it.
This is definitely slow reading territory.
It's all like
Slow reading.
goats and
Why is it so important to read slowly?
Is
Because
that
the
Abby
details
slurping
matter.
away?
And because the arguments are intricate.
Like a home and pitching rod.
Yeah.
And because
Aren't
the
you? What's
solutions
all
are
this here?
difficult.
I'd get confused with
everybody
that,
will
where
tell
we're
you
going.
this. When a case comes to
That's
the
the route we
Supreme
went
Court,
last
a
time,
case
got
that's
mixed up.
really
Oh,
ready
no.
for
Yeah, it is.
review at the
This
Supreme
is what
Court.
we took last
Isn't that
time.
It's
the road?
hard. The reason
Yeah,
the
it
circuit
is, but
courts
we'll
have
go this way.
disagreed about it is because it's really
See where this goes.
hard. Like, the answer is not obvious.
Yeah.
You're kidding yourself if you think that it is.
The lovely
So you
different
have to
greens.
think while you read.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get a
can't just
picture of it with the
process
animals?
No, I didn't
No,
actually.
I was
You
going
have
to,
to
but all the
think
animals escaped
While you read.
Uh,
This is the primary requirement of one of the most prestigious jobs.
did you see the billy goat?
The other part of the job, the main part of the job, is researching and analyzing the actual cases that come before the court.
The billy
Farhadian
goat.
was one of 4 clerks working for O'Connor, so she would get assigned a quarter of those cases.
And how much time would you spend on them? I don't think I ever stopped thinking about the cases that I was working on.
Yeah. But what was the time that would elapse? What's the time that would elapse from when you were given the case to when you were finished with your contribution was finished?
I don't remember. I want to say a couple months.
Being a Supreme Court clerk is a job for a tortoise.
You have to tell your mother that, not me.
You have to
I
work
don't have the
slowly and
chocolate.
carefully, because if you miss out,
Chocolate's gone.
it's a
There's
problem.
no more chocolates. You're
I
not
didn't even have to
That's it,
mention
gone.
tortoises to Judge Sutton.
So gone.
You want water though?
The law is very much a
No?
tortoise.
Okay.
The tortoise beats the hare. So the hares that go to the elite schools, they better
Where are we now?
slide
What
into
town are we
tortoise
in
mode,
now?
or it's not going to work out. well for them.
Lee-Baw.
And the
Lee-Baw,
tortoises that
Manitoba.
go
Never heard of that
to state
place.
schools,
Well, we're
better
here
stay
now.
being a tortoise and
Lee-Baw.
stick with it.
That's some part. That's some
So,
bloody fancy.
Let us recap. A sitting Supreme Court justice explains to a group of law school students that he will not consider them for a job that involves being a tortoise, because they have failed to shine at a test that measures their ability to be a hare. And even as he says that, he concedes that one of the best of his former clerks was a tortoise, who also did not shine at a test that measured his ability to be a hare. And when he presents this confounding bit of reasoning that manages both to stigmatize and disparage the entire audience,
Keep going like
what
this
does
for
the
more.
audience
So there's no more. The end. Finished. All gone. All gone.
I mean, this is bananas. This is like prisoners cheering a war. I think you can see why we are in need of a grand unified theory to fix legal education.
know. I'm just kind of
We
going.
were ushered into a conference room on
Even
the
if you
second
had like a
floor,
different truck,
where
I
a
would
row
want to
of
go on
test
it because it's
experts.
wet.
Yeah, I'm not going
where
down.
you going,
I'm not
Rodney?
going down there.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if push comes to shove, anyways,
They began
I
with a
wouldn't go down
tutorial
there
on how to make a
He's going on a
standardized test.
mystery tour.
Yeah, no.
I have to say,
Oh, Coronation Road.
turns out a
Colonization
single
Road.
item on a
We
test
passed
like
that the
LSAT
other on the way
takes
up.
36 months to
I'm
develop.
not lost.
They
I'm
don't just dream up
going on an
questions.
adventure.
They test
Going on an
questions
adventure.
over and again to make sure they're the right
Yeah, but
kind.
before it gets dark, Rodney, okay?
all the time. We got like 4 hours before it gets to that point.
It was not performing similarly for two subjects. Those were males and females.
This is Alex Poison.
The question text is actually on the
See
same
that?
page.
No, that's nice. Where'd you get that?
Thomas
Parliament.
Tompkins, the Renaissance English composer, wrote in a musical style that in his time had and so forth.
This is a passage designed to test the reading
My neck is sore. I don't know what it is.
The results of the question
Oh, it's my neck,
came out.
not my bum.
Women who were otherwise doing really well in that section were somehow tripping up on this particular question. And the equivalent group of male high schoolers were overwhelmingly getting it right.
So here we have almost 2x male versus almost twice as many males as women as females got this question correct.
Right, so if you that is already indicative of a problem with this question.
So why?
The question of why is not
The
always
purple
easy
was
to
nice,
answer.
but had got diced on it.
And for a question like this,
This doesn't look like a gravel road, eh? No, that's a dirt
even
road.
if we can't determine why this is happening, we don't take the chance in keeping it on the test.
In this case, the LSAT wasn't functioning as a test of ability, which is what it's supposed to be.
Like, what the heck?
It seemed
Looked
like
at
it
you
was a
like,
test
who
of
are you
gender,
and where you going?
which it's not supposed to.
Really?
So they
Yeah.
threw the question out.
Like,
When I
oh,
talked to
this nice
There's a main
psychometricians
road there
outside
anyway,
the
so
legal
we had
world,
No, I know where the main road
sing
is.
their praise of the LSAT.
You're worrying too
It was
much.
like talking to auto
I'll
mechanics
get
about a
lost down
Porsche.
here. Oh,
Mechanics love Porsches, and if I had let them,
doesn't tell you
I
where
feel
Winnipeg
those
is,
three
though.
on the panel.
Yeah, well, I know where Winnipeg is based on the map.
Well, I
It
don't.
tells you it's going
Acceleration.
Winnipeg is south.
Camille and I had just
Yeah.
Always
days
south.
earlier
You want to go south?
taken the LSAT. What I
Always
really wanted
south.
to know
No
was
matter where you are,
why
it's
were
south.
these guys building this?
Well, no. If you're in if you're
not
at
just
the
build a
end
big
of
mini
where my parents live, it's north. Winnipeg.
She's being funny. She.
Oh, yeah, I see.
The work efficiently, being able to
Yeah, everything's south.
handle the reading of it,
Have you ever delivered out here, Rod?
analysis that's
Not this
in a
far.
certain amount of time is relevant.
Lily Nisevich takes up the cause.
Research requirements on any redesign of the test is to make sure that if you're changing the timing or the number of questions that you're asking at a given amount of time, that you go back to square one and make sure it predicts.
We're now 1 hour and 14 minutes into the presentation. I can't hold back anymore.
So you've been talking about efficiency, but I was trying to be more. You guys stopped me from being efficient.
I had just been through the experience of finishing the first section of the LSAT with time to spare, and then running way out of time on the last logic section.
The efficient way for me to take the test would be to speed up on the things that I was really good at,
So that's
and then use that time
owner
on
operator.
the things I needed more time on. That's how efficient people work, right?
You see it?
But you wouldn't let me be efficient. I was told 17 times, you cannot look ahead at the next section. Why? I sat there for 10 minutes after the first one.
Okay, so I'm getting a little bit worked up. But remember, I'm under tremendous pressure to beat Camille on the LSAT. And all this time, she's sitting right next to me, all smug and complacent, like she was doing logic games in her head just for fun.
I was like, why can't I look at the next one? I'm trying to be efficient, you're not letting me.
Because then you were get more time for that next section than the person next to you, or the person who was the one of the people who took the question and was
Is this one gravel? Yeah.
Being efficient in law school is about time management, right? It's about doing things you
Just chilling now.
really quickly and use
Have a little nap.
If I'm
Then it'll be supper time when you go home, bath, whatever.
slow
Bed.
rider, then it can, I have a different balance than if I'm a fast rider and a slow reader.
I don't get the sense that I'm making any headway.
So my question is, why are you forcing us all to do every skill in 35 minutes if human beings are? Everyone in that room I took had a different set of skills, but why are you pushing us all into the same cookie
they should have at least thought about this a bit more?
I mean, you
Another one there.
started by going through a really elegant description about how much care you take
Just
to make sure tests do not have some element of cultural or group unfairness, which I thought was super interesting. But now you simultaneously have impose a system which discriminates against someone who, for example, is a slow reader. You're on the one hand beautifully sensitive to the notion that the test might be disadvantaged a certain kind of person, but in the same breath, completely insensitive to the kind of person who wants to take their time. That may be difficult. This is genuinely, this was my question coming out of the test.
So, to provide the information the test does, we have to do it in standardized way. You're suggesting there's a different approach to these tests. And we could, of course, do that relatedly.
They'll tinker and rewrite and rethink and restructure the questions, but not the format.
Saw a sign. I wasn't planning on coming to it, but might as well if we're here.
Are cast in stone. Why are they cast in stone? Because the job of the LSAT is to make it easier for law schools to decide which students to admit. And what would have happened if I had been able to carry over my extra time? Or if that 35 minutes was turned into 45 minutes? I would have scored higher. So would have lots of other tortoises.
No.
Give tortoises an extra 10 minutes, and suddenly some of them catch up
on
to
the map
hares.
it says that's where it is, but I guess not.
Back on the main road.
I thought it was funny that they didn't have a sign saying garage sale this way.
Well, what was it you saw?
It said the garage sale's on Fuller Road, so I saw Fuller Road there. That's Fuller Road.
Game this out. One of the noodle guys, Fritz Stewart, said you could relieve the time pressure for a significant number of tortoises if you extended the LSAT to 125% of its current length.
If we went to 125%, so what specifically are we doing?
What it's going to do is it's going to screw with their lovely normed bell curve, right? It's really subversive in a way. What Fritz is trying to do is destroy law school admissions in a good way.
That's Dan Edmonds, another noodle guy. What he means is this. Right now, over 100,000 people take the LSAT every year. The results fall on a bell curve, of course. The 90th percentile is right around 164 out of 180. The top schools are almost drawn above the 167. But if the test allows the tortoises to score higher, then suddenly the number over 167
probably the Forks, Fort Garry.
Low Fort Garry.
Probably Upper Fort Garry.
Indigenous or Métis?
Oh, indigenous people have been living here for thousands of years.
I know that, but my mind is going now. Where did the indigenous people come from? Because I'm thinking of the land, and I'm saying, who owns this land? And then my conversation with the indigenous people. I'm saying, well, where did the indigenous people come from to this land? Like,
they've just been here, Mom.
I know, I'm just figuring it out. That's all.
That raises the question of
I'm not starting arguing, I'm just trying
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Trying to figure it out, you know.
Compensate by making the
Imagine that's where my mind goes. Look at nature, look at the land. Your mind just goes a bit.
And now all we're doing is we're privileging the tortoises.
Do people
over
think
the
like
hares.
that, bud, or is there something
Now
wrong
the Jeff
with it?
Suttons of the world get a perfect score, go to Harvard Law School, and Justice Scalia breathes a sigh of relief.
I don't know what area this is called.
The hares get discharged. Because they can
I don't know what this area is called. This is probably Henderson Highway, which is my goal. I wanted to come down Henderson Highway.
They have no chance. Why is this better? We need hares too. If you're an investment bank trying to close an incredibly complicated deal in 48 hours, where the lawyers have to all read 1,000 pages in a day, maybe you want a hare. The law needs tortoises and hares.
What the hell?
We've now arrived.
Yeah, they're building
at
new
the
estates up here.
Of American meritocracy, of course. The whole reason that people obsess over their LSAT score is that there are a small number of law schools that everyone wants to get into, the top 14. The prestigious law firms basically only hire from the top 14.
In this forest here.
I don't know about this forest because there's houses, but
look at the nice houses out here in the woods.
In total, 53,000 people are competing for
this one might be a big fancy house too.
It's crazy. I'm a graduate of the University of Toronto.
They're selling their
All
land,
Canadians
so
will tell you
house
that the
looks
University
So they
of
might be
Toronto
clearing all the
is their
good stuff
most
out.
prestigious, most elite
Look at the
world-class
shape
university.
of this. Friggin'
Oh my
Do you
God.
know how many undergraduates attend the University of Toronto?
Nah,
Ready?
nothing.
Remember, this is the elite school
Oh, it's
in a
okay.
country of just 35 million
Just little
people.
dishes and
And
stuff.
just to orient yourself, Harvard University, the most elite school in a
Have a
country
little
of
look, eh?
350,
Yeah, be careful you don't slam the door.
has a total undergraduate enrollment.
Big concrete block. Oh my goodness.
Hey, how are you?
Drive safely. Recording started.
Wonder how much that house
Look it
is.
up if you want.
I wouldn't want to live out here though, would you?
Jay would.
Hold on, but
Jay would.
164 Fuller.
okay, I'll just do
Probably 2.5 million, something like
No, not that much. I would say probably 700,000.
that. More.
one, oh,
164 Fuller.
yeah, I was looking at the wrong site. 164.
F-U-L-L-E-R.
Oh, she's sweet.
Road East.
Even the stuff is high
Selkirk.
priced. It's
Yeah,
important
East
to.
Selkirk, exactly.
Let me read to you plot synopsis. Maybe the most famous horror movie of all time. Alfred Hitchcock's
The Selkirk.
Psycho.
What is
East,
it? Heather
this is
work.
East Selkirk.
Phoenix
Oh.
Secretary
Where
Marion
does Heather work in East
played by
Selkirk?
Janet,
She works in
on the
Selkirk.
lam after
It's
stealing
the river.
$40,000 from her employer.
164.
Exhaustion during a heavy rainstorm. Traveling on the back roads to avoid the police, she stops for the night at the ramshackle
They're building all new
Hotel.
houses here, you
Meets
see.
the polite but highly strung proprietor, Norman Bates, played by Dick Perkins, a young man with an interest in taxidermy and a difficult relationship.
Nothing there for people driving all that way out. Prices are too expensive for a garage sale. $10 for a cup and a saucer. It may be, well, it may be important to her, but I mean, if it's that antique, sell it online. I felt like saying, what? Garage sales were like nothing more than $10 at a garage sale.
Hey, if you get a good stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
With awesome hotels to help them sell their unsold
What road is this now then?
St. Peter's Road.
It's lovely, isn't it? Lovely
It's
house.
not bad, yeah.
It's been a lovely day. How much was the house, Jay?
Jay's looking it up.
I think it's $1 million.
No,
The property alone,
it's not going to be $1 million. I think I'm high when I said 700,000. I would not be half surprised if it's only 400.
It's in what? Yeah, it's 164 Fuller Road, right?
164 Fuller Road, East Selkirk, Manitoba, yeah.
Yeah, I just.
It was Glenn McAngus. You can look him up.
Well, the trees here or something. Yeah, like I said, you know, where did the indigenous people come from? Where was the first settlers in the world that indigenous? Did they come from Europe? Did they come over on a boat as a slave or something?
They don't know. They've just been here for thousands of years, Mom.
Yeah.
There's a couple different theories how they got here.
Go fast, Rodney. There's a car.
This thing will slow itself down.
Okay, what's the theories then?
That they came from China. That they came.
Like slaves from China?
No, they came on a boat.
Where's the real estate one?
Sorry?
What is the real estate that's selling the house?
Glenn McAngus.
McKenna.
Kangas.
And not just tested once, tested at 3 accredited labs. And this process, the way subsoil reduces your CBD,
Right there.
allows it to keep the products priced accessible.
WinnipegHomeRUs.com. Winnipeg Homes R Us. Just put WinnipegHomesRUs.com.
Sunsoil CBD at 20% off. Go online.
Oh no, that's not right. I don't want to cross the river.
Sunsoil.com to browse.
That's Selkirk down there.
Yes.
So when I come for lunch, I would be on this road?
No, you would be on that side of the road
No,
already.
because I'm coming for lunch next week for Heather. I'm going to meet her at work. I'll just put it in Hetty and Mona.
Yeah, let the car figure it out.
The flags.
What does that say? St. Peter Old Stone Church? Okay, no.
St. Peter's. East Selkirk, 5 miles.
Kilometers, but yeah.
I don't know if you've ever met my Mrs. Famous about the analytics nerds who took baseball. They went in with
You talk to me about work on you have no idea what they're doing. Right now you've got a position driving with another guy or on your own.
Some days I'm by myself, some days I tag team.
You've got a small load, you'll be on your own, right?
It all depends on the volume they have. WinnipegHomesRUs.com, like Toys R Us. Winnipeg Homes, and then the letter R, us.com.
He has multiple tables, restaurants, and he finds they don't what is the efficiency? That's the perfect word. It's a marketing efficiency. Firms have plenty of information about prospective buyers, resume, grades, law school experience. Firms find they don't know how to make sense to this thing. We'll go for a shortcut instead. You end up selecting people
successful attorneys in Japan. My colleague was called Mirror Talks.
The Mirror Talks.
This is listing, so I want to search more down.
Partner sits down with the secondary law school student, and then that partner rates the candidate. What is the correlation between that rating and how well the candidate actually
If
does
I got data in the States on my phone, right?
For $8 a day, yeah. You'd have to pay, but yeah.
It was a completely wrong address, but it's 34 Fuller Road. And as I look at the house right now, it's exactly where we looked at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the 24 hours that I was using it, they charged me $8, regardless of whether I'm one call or 24 calls.
Yeah.
What about all over Canada?
Yes. You were close by. $650,000.
Doesn't surprise me.
That's not too bad then. It's not bad. But a house like that with all that land on it. Beautiful.
That is to us a signal of something.
That house in the Isle of Man would be millions. Millions of pounds.
Positive and like significant factors other than the overall single condition.
Just nice so cheap though.
It almost looks like it could be like if you're going to inside of a tech
Difference from law firm to law firm, from job to job, situation to situation. You need algorithms and data to make sense of it. And now we come to the conclusion. Some of the ones
So anywhere in Canada I can phone on data now?
Yeah, you should be able to.
It doesn't matter.
Just the same.
Well,
So the lots they're selling.
at all. Yeah, it's essentially a red.
Is this the road by the river there where we live?
Not, no. No.
If you go on the website of any one-shop law firm, they have a picture of every one of their attorneys, and next to the picture they'll tell you where that person went to law school. So they can boast about how they never hired from Ohio State, an American university. That's
square feet.
Jesus.
What's to the left is sort of negative.
That's twice as big as our house in White Ridge, Mom.
Yeah.
That's a lot, does not do it justice.
Yeah, no, that's just cleaning.
The land itself outside is beautiful.
Yeah, the land is beautiful outside. Holy shit.
Maybe fantastic. Infuriating is a bit. This whole process begins with the
I wouldn't want to live outside like that. I like to be around where people are. I like to be on my own, but once my front door's closed, I'm on my own. You know?
Why that certain kind of thing is so much work than other kinds of things. For a separate set of idiosyncratic reasons, America
I don't have a piece.
places at the top.
Fairview
Please,
Road, you know where you are now, right?
I know where I am. I was never lost.
And those who get into the top law schools get hired by the top law firms.
Maybe Mom was just
What do we
you say you
find?
want a piece?
When you look at the
Thank you.
You want one too, Mom?
top law
Oh,
firms,
please.
It's dark mint chocolate.
I don't care what it is. Chocolate.
Give it.
I'm just trying to break it. It's falling apart.
No. I wasn't like, I wasn't saying like, I wasn't saying hurry up. I was just like, chocolate. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Evan Parker once did a special study on rainmakers. People who are willing to bring in more business from
Yeah, if there is some.
law firms are not survive.
Cesaro. It's lovely.
It is lovely.
We've been here. We've been married before.
We have.
Yeah. Except because there's the cemetery, so that's a nice set. Oh, no, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
On the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the last little piece, Mom? Mom, do you want the last little piece? Yeah, there's the last of it.
Oh, true.
Thank you.
But here's the river. This is Henderson Highway here.
We make a rule. Prospective employers cannot ask. Prospective employees cannot disclose the name of the education.
I want to go to Heather one of these days. To where she works. She said she'd send me the address. I should just punch it in Mona and Mona will bring me.
Funny, I know where it is, doing soccer. Because that's where my dad had to register his ton truck in the back of it. With Selkirk.
You had to go all the way to Selkirk? What the hell for?
That's where he got the truck. For his deal.
Oh, that's where he bought the truck.
Yeah, that's where he got bought the truck, and he needed to insure it, so Selkirk was the closest for him to insure the truck, right?
Oh, yeah.
How old would Dad be now, Red? 63 when he died.
60, 70, 75, yeah. 75 years old, Mom.
Mom's 75.
No, my dad would be 75.
So he was 70 years older than me.
Here we go. We are in uncharted territory now.
Uncharted territory?
Yeah, I've never been this way before.
I have to think. Where would he be? What would we be doing? When we come home from the hospital.
Wow.
For the piece.
So it literally, you literally turn to your left butt.
I saw them there.
There's a lot.
There was a lot of
Oh, you
bees.
just
Look at this.
feel just
Looks
way
like there's
back,
one
but-
here. I know, I saw them all.
So, oh, lucky, that looks like
The raccoon.
nice house out here. Look at these nice houses.
I may have with my elbow. It's a nice highway though.
It's new one because all the houses are new.
Guess so, eh?
Yeah, because they're building new houses, so they probably have to run the highway in first, you know. I mean, there's been some country houses here, they've been countryside. But, nice though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dave says he wants a house with a lot of space at the back, so it's going to be a lot of work looking after that. Did he have a ride mower and you just go on the ride mower? When they're going to build
I don't know, then you got a big giant driveway, you got to get a fancy snowblower, you got to do all this stuff, you know, when you're...
And then he wants to put a hangar up for all he's going to be working there, you know, doing jobs and stuff in his garage type thing, you know.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, Heather's, you know, I said, Heather, you'll enjoy the gardening. She said, oh, I don't like gardening, Mum. I said, you will once you get into it. Once you get into it, but I mean, I can't see them having a big house like this off the highway and all that property behind them. It's a lot of work for young people.
Jeez.
What? I mean, even something like that. Look at that behind it. All that behind it, you wouldn't need all that.
This guy startled me. I thought he was going to back right out into the highway, that's all. Like he was going awfully fast for someone that was going to stop when he got to the highway, that's all.
Jail with the mission. Or he's delivering papers, maybe.
It's actually not as far as I thought it was.
Well, no.
We're in Lockport already, basically.
Yeah.
Thought we were going to go further than that, but see more uncharted lands, but...
This is where they want to live, around Lockport, they said. Well, just before Selkirk.
Well, this is exactly where we're coming into now, yeah.
Like within reasonable time, we can get into the city and no highways. That highway going out in the winter, Selkirk Highway, is bad. Bad in the winter, what they say.
Well, any highway is not going to be great, Mom.
Oh, God. Put some polish on.
No, just stuff flying up on the road.
Get polish to put on here that doesn't let the dust settle on it. See the dust from the windows being opened? Beausejour, no, we're going home.
We're going the wrong way.
Again?
Well, that's the floodway, that's what that is.
Like you told me, you can't get lost in Winnipeg.
You just press home on the thing. Here we go, what the hell is this now?
What's your destination?
This is where. Okay.
Eh?
I know where we are now.
Where are we?
The half moon's just up on the left here.
Eh?
The half moon's just up on the left here.
Oh yeah. What's that? Oh, that's
It's a floodway, yeah.
Yeah, floodway. Yeah.
I've never seen the float on this side before.
No, I know. We always turn the other way. That's what I kind of wanted to see. I wanted to come from this side. But now we are back on our old
Go that way.
on our old trail home. That's okay. This is still a nice drive.
Would I be if I made it? Is that right? Yes. I was going to ask how you felt about the ears. Ears are great.
Creek's bloody dried up almost.
Yeah, well, it's the fall now, Mom. Although there was a lot of rain, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
So we were watching that movie about the dog that kept coming back to life. Or not coming back to life, but you know, and I saw the half moon, and that's how I knew it was in Winnipeg. What was that movie called?
A Dog's Life.
I think it's A Dog. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it because Rod John said to me, "Oh, you'll cry."
A Dog's Purpose.
A Dog's Purpose. That's it.
Don't watch it on the plane. It's too sad. He must have watched it with Julia, you see.
So I watched it. It was just a stupid movie. I put it on one day when Abby and I were just playing in the. Abby and I were playing in the living room or something, and I just put it on for something in the background.
Oh, nice. That's nice. That one's for sale right in the river. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, thanks. No,
and
thanks.
you've watched it?
Yeah, we watched a little bit. We recognized parts of Winnipeg because they filmed it all around
Yeah, it's
here.
about a dog and how he tells everybody what his purpose was in life.
No, he kept coming back. Like the spirit of the dog would go to a new dog, but they didn't realize it was the same dog's spirit inside.
Yeah.
It was a. I mean, I don't want to say stupid movie, but it was like.
No, it's a nice movie.
Yeah. It was no Terminator 2. I actually was
Rambo 2.
Yeah, there's a new Rambo movie out actually. John said he saw it. It was good.
That'll be his last movie. Surely he's bloody 70
I don't think
now.
so. I don't think so.
Must be 78 nearly.
He will be making movies till his heart gives out and he keels over and dies. And then he'll probably put a new heart in him, and then he'll probably go for another 5 years. I went to one of my events, and they were advertising. It was at the theater downtown, the Met, and they were advertising. They were playing The Shining, and it was a dinner and a movie, and the food was actually really good at this event. So I was gonna say, I was like, oh, maybe Jay and I could go watch the dinner and the movie. Because it was like $30, and you could get a dinner and a popcorn and a movie and everything. But guess what night of the week it was on? Freaking Wednesday. I was like, who's gonna go to a movie at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday? Like,
you got work at the
I
moment.
know. If it was Friday or Saturday, yeah, we could, worth it. But
did you watch Unbelievable
with Bruce Willis
on Netflix about the girl who gets raped, or then she changes her story and everything?
I've seen it the commercials for it, but I've never sat down and watched it.
I've started to watch it, and then I watched Kardec. Did you ever watch that one?
No.
It's about Alan Kardec. He's
Who's that?
Spiritualist movement. He was a skeptic, and he was a school teacher, and the Catholic were trying to take over and teach nothing but religion in the schools.
Yeah.
And he said no, that people need to learn. They need to learn about everything, not just God. What is God? And so his passion was to pursue the meaning of God. What was God? So over these travels, he found everybody had the same perspective of what God was, and then he got involved with the spiritualist movement and table tipping, and communication, and then one of the spirit guides gave him the name Alan Kardec. He's a famous writer now. Well, he was in the 18th century, and he started to write books, like they're scientific books, but they're spiritual books. You know what I mean? They were really. I was crying in the movie. It was so. You know, it was such a tough experience, and I thought I could relate to that. What's this? Garage sale. Got to be, or a baseball game, or a baseball game, or fall supper.
Or it could just be a party.
Yeah, wedding or something, housewarming or
Holy
something.
crow.
Housewarming probably.
Oh, what does the sign say? There's a sign right there.
Everybody's all dressed up
Yeah,
nice and fancy.
that's a wedding. Hey.
It's a wedding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice for them. I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're all dressed up. Yeah.
There's a sign that says something wedding.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, it was a good movie. I liked it, and I recommended that some of my students watch it. And then I sent the link that was from YouTube, and they couldn't open it. So somebody else put another link on now, so that's okay. But you know, when you go into YouTube and it says share, you know, it should be quite easy. You just go share to Facebook. But unbelievable,
How's
everybody.
Sweet Potato doing?
Knackered. With the goats, she's been out. She's been everywhere today.
Yeah, it's like you're playing with
Making memories again. The unbelievable one, I don't know. I mean, it becomes so unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Apparently, it's supposed to be a true story.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, watch the first episode. Everybody's ranting about it. But there's going to be some good things coming up on October and Netflix. I don't even watch Netflix anymore. I tape a lot of the stuff and watch it. I don't watch the TV, but I like the TV to tape the stuff. It's weird, isn't it? I should be watching Netflix.
And if you want.
I do. I do whatever I want. I'm very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. I am, and there's not a day goes by that I don't think how grateful I am.
That's good.
Got a great family, nice little place to live. You know, I'm grateful for that. A lovely little view.
I can check out your storage unit if you want today.
Should come over and check out
I'll check out your storage thing tonight.
Oh, okay, lovely. Thank you.
See how it is.
What's this fella doing? Look out. He's driving that like a bloody race driver. What the hell is he doing? Oh, Rod. Christ, he's going bloody fast in that thing. What the hell? I just delivered your papers right at the end of your driveway. There's some posh houses up here too. They're saving up to buy a nice house. I mean, good luck to them. But that's what they want, and they want a nice house. I asked him when he was over the other day. He was having a cup of tea with me, and he dropped the unit over. When he dropped the unit over, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for.
When he brought the unit in.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't sound right either.
No, I know.
He brought the unit over.
It off.
Dropped the unit off. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Anyway, we were just chit-chatting, and I said, so, they're probably selling all that.
Yeah.
Goods, whatever you call them.
Where's this person going, I wonder?
It's on for a hike. I forgot what I was going to say now.
You're talking about Dave bringing the thing over.
Yeah. Oh, and we were talking about houses and stuff. I was telling them about the Isle of Man, how lovely it is. And then we were talking about Heather and living in Selkirk. And I said, you know, you've talked about going away to work. And I said, you know, it's tough, you know, and I'm glad that Heather's got you and you've got Heather. He said, yeah. And I said, you guys are, you know, planning a future together now, aren't you? He said, oh yeah. And I said, that'll be nice. You get a nice house out, you know, a little bit out, just out of the city. And he said, oh yeah. He said, we've got plans. We're saving up. We're gonna do, you know, do what we have to do, save up to get a nice house.
Holy moly!
You want a pumpkin or something?
No way! Oh my gosh!
What the hell is this?
It was like a lot of pumpkins.
How much are they selling?
It didn't say. It just said pumpkins for sale, and there was pumpkins everywhere. I'm sure if you said,
There's all these people on bikes. What is it?
it's a beautiful day, Mom.
I know. What was the temperature today? Do you know? 17? Something like
10
that?
degrees right now, the machine
Yeah.
says.
So he said, yeah, we're saving hard. And then he's just talking about this place that he works at up north, showing me the pictures and everything. I thought, oh boy, Dad would get on well with him. He really would.
Yeah, probably.
He would. And I said that to him. I said, Paul would really get along well with you.
Sulkers Avenue.
What's happened to you? In case he steps over her. Oh, he's just securing something.
He's parked his car half in the ditch, though. Why are you sitting like that? Just because it's easier to see, or what?
What's that place? I love looking at new places when we're driving. But the little find we found today, Jay, is a lovely place.
Yeah.
Is it open in the winter as well?
It's hard to say. I don't know if they would.
I'll have a look at the poster. I got a poster and I got a little write-up all about what it does and what it offers, you know, the flights and everything. Nice little find. It was a nice day out.
Gotta make sure you vote in a couple of weeks, eh?
Hey?
You gotta make sure you vote. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close.
Oh, who do I have to vote for this time?
I think you should vote for Mahaichuk.
Who's that?
She's the Liberals.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's not the best, but
Better than the others.
yeah, better than the Conservatives.
So when you go, I'll come then.
All right.
This is the federal or provincial?
This is the federal election.
Oh, Jesus, he's going so fast. I never seen him.
I actually don't know. I have to check.
Do you want that one?
No, I do not.
Well, we did get the things yet.
Well, the pumpkins. We should buy a pumpkin.
I do want a pumpkin. It's a card with much.
You made some lovely pumpkin pies last year. Oh my God.
Were they ever good? Holy shit.
Weren't they good, eh?
They were very good.
Oh,
can you, but do you think you could bake cookies for the party next Saturday?
You asking me?
Yeah, no.
I can't make
Chocolate chip cookies.
Like the chocolate chip oatmeal cookies
Yeah.
I did last time?
Yeah, for sure. Because, yeah, we just want to have like little finger snacks for people that want to come by. And we can tell them about our library thing.
Sure.
Awesome. You bet.
Nice house.
Mahaichuk might not be out of this yet. What's that?
Being in another country. It's like being in another country. There's a nice swing park. All plastic. That's what we want. Something like that. That nice park we went to the other day. On I've forgotten what it was called now. But
Tranquility.
yeah, it was great. I'll take her up there before it gets too cold. You know, it's going to get cold as the days get by now. You have to go out during the day. It may be too cold the day I'm babysitting when you come home at 4.
That's this Wednesday.
Yeah. No, it's not this Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. I've
Is
got
it?
it in my book.
Is it next Wednesday?
No.
Is it? Oh, I apologize. You're correct.
I've got something booked for this Wednesday. I know I have.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the only time Mom was.
That's the animal hospital there. I didn't know that. What's all this place?
A refinery.
For what?
Petrol.
Oh. It's a lovely park here, look.
Yeah, right beside the refinery. Great.
Car wash. Paradise Breeze Daily Spa.
Is there a spot there?
Yeah. I would want to come out here. Oof, 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 oof. No, thank you very much. What was it talking about?
I don't know. We were just chit-chatting, Mom.
Talking about how much
Oh, the smell of petrol or the diesel or something?
Yeah, it was a freaking refinery right there. What do you expect?
I was talking about something I've forgotten now.
Nothing of consequence, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, you were busy on Wednesday.
Oh, you're getting back into the city now.
Yeah, we're almost back in the city now.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's the person that you're voting for, hon? The lady?
I am holding my nose and I am voting for Mahaichuk.
Mahaichuk.
Mary
That's a
Ann,
lady.
Yes.
What's her first name?
Mary Ann.
Mary Ann. I'll probably, when you go and voting?
Oh, I'll go voting. I mean, maybe if I'll go before, I don't know. We'll see. If you want to come with me, I'll
let me know.
I'll let you know when you come with me. Yeah. It's gonna be close in ours. It's gonna be very close.
Oh, pumpkins. Well, you got a nice pumpkin. Remember we were at Walmart one time. You got a massive big pumpkin. I don't know how she carried it. It was like half the size of you.
Yeah.
It was massive.
But I got some pies out of that.
It was only cheap too, wasn't it? It was not that expensive. Sometimes it's best to buy it at Walmart. Well, you know what they're doing in the UK now? They've got them bloody self checkouts. I said, I'm not using them. I'm not using them. Everywhere you go, self checkouts. They're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I tried to use one the other day and it freaking it gummed up and I had to go through anyway. There, Mahaichuk.
Yeah, Mary Mahaichuk. Okay. Well, what was she indigenous or what? Or Ukrainian?
No, she's
or something?
Ukrainian.